All right, what is going on, y'all? It's the Caveman Saturday Night Football. This is my first ever, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it's my first ever Saturday night football live stream. I'm excited. It's going to be fun. I think this is the game of the week, to be honest with you. Between this game and the game tomorrow at 1 o'clock between the Ravens and the Dolphins, I think these two games will be the biggest games of the week. I think this one, we should see a lot of points. I think both these quarterbacks are going to sling, and it's going to be a good one. High flying, a lot of points being scored. I'm excited. We get to see the Cowboys playing on turf at home. You know, it doesn't get much more exciting than that, assuming we see the average Dallas Cowboys performance, which who knows? Who knows with the way they've been performing as of late. But assuming they're at home, I think we can expect their best performance. Just sending out the last couple notifications that I'm live. Reply. Live now. All right. There we go. We're about to have kickoff, I believe. 8:14. We should be right around the corner. I'm excited. Tonight, this is what I got going for Saturday night. Happy New. Let me hold my horses. Let me go back in the stable real quick. Happy New Year, everyone. I know I'm a bit premature on that, but tomorrow's the big day. I hope you have a happy, healthy, safe New Year. We're gonna have football to watch tomorrow. It's gonna go throughout the night, so it's gonna be cool. We're gonna be able to watch football pretty much as the new year is rolling in, so that's really fun. I just hope you enjoy it, and I hope you're safe. I hope you win your fantasy matchups if you still have anything going on. I do have 2 championships that I'm participating in starting tonight, going into tomorrow. If you're still alive, good luck. If you're betting like I am tonight, good luck. And that's exactly where I'll jump into now. I really like Brandon Aubrey tonight. He hasn't been hitting like Steph Curry lately because he hasn't been getting the opportunity. I think that Detroit Lions defense is going to hold out the Cowboys from the end zone a couple times, enough for him to hit this 9.5-point fantasy score. I think Brandon Cooks is going to have his way against this secondary. I like Sam Laporta to have a better game than he did last week. And give me Tony Pollard to find the end zone. I don't think he'll have a great day on the ground, but without Rico Dowdle, I do think he'll find the end zone at least once. So that's where I'm going with Pollard. And then I'm also doing for the first time all season, which I wish I didn't wait till week 17 to do, a daily fantasy lobby. It's really cool. I only got a couple people in there, but if you're interested in doing daily fantasy, FanDuel allows you to create your own private lobby, and then you can create a fantasy lineup for a small buy-in. Ours was $5. You set that small lineup, and the highest scorer of the highest scoring fantasy team that is set for the night ends up getting the pot. So it's pretty fun. Yeah, I think that's all of the items on the table. I think the game has started, and I don't have it on. All right, here we go. We get to listen to yeah, here we go all night. What else would you rather be doing tonight? I know exactly what I love to do. Listen to Dak scream his cadence. It's already 2nd and 10. What the fuck did I miss? What did I miss? Like a David Montgomery handoff for nothing? All right, here we go. Lions getting the ball first, obviously. Here we go. All right, Laporta, get active. Dropping back, he gets it out. Jared Goff trying to fit a tight window, but Gilmore's there. Gilly lock. All of a sudden, the Detroit Lions are on a 3rd and 10. This is a scripted part of the game. If you're starting off this poorly in the scripted part of the game, it's probably not going to be a great night for you. If you're in the chat, say hello as well, by the way. If you're down there, if you're watching, if you're popping in, I appreciate you. Feel free to drop a hello, drop your thoughts, drop your bets. What are we rooting for tonight? 3rd and 10, 14.5. This drive is about to not take very long. He gets it out. He's got his man that time. They do keep the drive alive. Khalif Raymond. Where's Amon-Ra? I'm going to need Amon Ra to get active. I need Amon Ra to do something. I need Sam Laporta. I need Pollard. I need a lot of people to do a lot of shit in this game, all right? As long as there are points scored and it's not by, like, fucking Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, and Shane White, we're cool. 1st and 10 now. Montgomery's the back. Play action. He's looking. He's slicing. He's got his man. Amon Ra over the 50. The Lions are able to find the rhythm with the play action. That's going to be open all night long. It's too easy. The crossers over the middle. Jared Goff. Jared does a great job of maneuvering the pocket because it wasn't entirely clean, but he's able to find enough space to set his feet and send a laser into Cowboys universe over the 50. After a 3rd and 10 on their first set of downs, they pick up a 1st down on 1st and 10. That was huge. That was a big pickup to Raymond. Find a rhythm now. This one stays on the ground to Montgomery, and he's going to get about 8 yards. This is what the Lions are going to try to do, man. They're going to try and establish the ground game. They don't want to give Micah Parsons free run on Jared Goff. And after what the Bills did to this Cowboys defensive front, this front seven, the Lions are licking their chops. So this an offensive line that is as physical and strong and powerful as the Lions are. If they're able to bully their way and plow through this front seven to Dallas, they're gonna. They go back to Montgomery, but Dallas having no part of it that time. We have a 3rd and short. I presume this is 4-down territory for our boy. Why can't I think of his name? Dan Campbell. Why am I drawing a blank on Dan Campbell's fucking name right now? He ran into his own lineman. Monty ran into a wall. 3rd and 3. If they run this, they're going for it. Honestly, they might run it twice. Time out, Cowboys. Montgomery's the back. It's very interesting how the Lions use their backs because this is how it started last game. It was Montgomery for the first couple drives, and then Gibbs entirely took over. So we saw early on in the season, Gibbs was not really being worked in. He's getting 9 to 10 touches a game early on. And then there was that short spell where Montgomery missed some time and Gibbs was getting the full volume, with him out, of course. Then Monty came back and he kind of seemed to presume his usual role. But then over these last few weeks, Gibbs has been getting more run. And last week, what I found interesting was, like I said, how it was Monty for the first couple of drives, and then Gibbs took over completely. I don't know the exact snap percentage between the two guys, but it really seemed like Gibbs took over the backfield for pretty much the back half of that entire game, maybe even more. They go to Monty on the ground again. He's going to pick it up. And more. David Montgomery. I mean, you have to figure that. This is the same guy. Dan Campbell and Ben Johnson, this is the same offense that ran the ball on a 4th and 5 a few weeks ago. I don't know if anybody remembers that. That was wild, to say the least. A delayed draw. Montgomery's able to beat a couple arm tackles. It's that easy. If Dallas is going to let it happen, I mean, it's going to be a long night. 1st and 10, there's Gibbs. It's going to be a pass. He's swinging it out to Jameer, but he's unable to grab it. Falls incomplete. I don't think Jameer was really going anywhere there anyway. Depending on who the back is that's in the game. And now they go with Montgomery. Jameer Gibbs on the field, 65% pass. David Montgomery on the field, 47% pass. Almost a bit of a tell. It's almost a bit of a tell. Dolphin, the shotgun. Montgomery to his left. In motion goes to Monra. Sending heat, Dallas is, and they're able to get a paw on it at the line of scrimmage. And now they once again find themselves, for the second time, 3rd and 10 on this drive. So, like I said, this is a group of guys that will go for it, in almost any given scenario. So as long as they're able to make it, I would say 4th and 4 is probably their limit. If they're able to get it to 4th and 4 or less, they're gonna go. 3rd and 10 though. Lions are 2 for 2 on 3rd down. At the top of his drop, 4-man rush. It's gonna be a screen out to Gibbs. Oh, a strong tackle. He was tackled. I don't know who made the tackle at the line of scrimmage. Like, tripping up Jahmyr Gibbs in open space is not easy. Jordan Lewis. It was Jordan Lewis. Wow. Blocking the back. Anyway, back him up. Oh, man, their kicker isn't Riley Patterson anymore. I don't know who it is. Hold it. I don't know who the kicker is. Who's the kicker?
Looked like the knee was down, but then that block in the back.
Who is their kicker?
And we'll see what the Cowboys want to do with it.
Illegal block in the back.
Illegal block in the back. Decline. And I would assume the field goal unit's going to come on out.
So they will mark the ball.
Who's their kicker now? It's not Patterson. I don't know who it is anymore. Because Patterson signed with the Browns, right? Oh, wow. It was Jordan Lewis he pushed down as well.
There wasn't a lot there. It looked like he was kind of going to the ground.
Wow.
You know, they could have forced the Cowboys back.
Is it the Honey Badger? Or the Money Badger, I'm sorry? 41-yarder. Money Badger's money. Money Badger's money. All right, now this is where the fun begins. I want to see the air raid. Send out the air raid. Send out that boy Dakota. Send out the boy Dakota.
It's so long since I've seen you. You guys should come over and watch the game again this Sunday.
All right, I
would love that.
So.
You said you didn't want
Good start though by the Lions. They're not a team that enjoys being behind schedule, but they managed. They managed well. That Khalif Raymond 3rd and 10 pickup was humongous. Giving Dallas the ball after a 3-and-out on your first drive on their own home field would not have ended well. So they were able to dig themselves out of that hole. Found themselves in a 3rd and 10. Were able to, or a 3rd and 5 rather, and Montgomery's able to pick it up on the delayed draw. And then a 3rd and 10 there. You know what happens? Block in the back. It is what it is. The fact that they were really getting this scoring distance after the way that drive started, I consider that a win. I consider that a win. We got nothing from anyone. Where's Laporta, man? We got nothing from nobody on that drive. And the DFS thing I did, Laporta was my MVP, so bad start. Very bad start. Amon-Ra probably came away with the most points on that drive. He caught like a 20 or so yard crosser plus the reception, so he's probably up to 3 points. 3 points, maybe more. The kicker, the Money Badgers, up to probably 4 points, actually. He's probably the leading scorer after that drive.
They saved my baby's life.
Watch these. I'm trying to turn on the game on my other device here. All right, there we go. There we go. Switch it over. Switch it over. Perfect. That's better. That's better. All right. Ha ha! It does. You smell that, Pierre? It reeks. You know what it reeks like? Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I love that. I love the cadence. Yeah, here we go. It does smell like here we go. It smells like here we go in here. It stank like here we go in here. I'm ready. I'm hyped for this. The secondary ain't ready. Oh my God, StreamYard's tweaking. All right, here we go. I said that unironically. All right. This team is on a 2-game skid. 2-game skid, the Cowboys are. Let's see if this offense can get it going. All right. All right. Now, that's what we're not going to do. All right. No. All right. Pollard's in the backfield. I presume he's going to see a majority of touches. Play action, first down. Over the middle to Fergie. Oh, wow. He just got dragged down very aggressively by Alex Anzalone. That was very aggressive. 2nd and 3. Good start. Tony Pollard, T. Lamb, Michael Gallup, Brandon Cooks, Jake Ferguson. All right. Yeah. That was like a false start. And Pollard goes absolutely fucking nowhere. This run defense is the real deal. And my dumbass is sitting here with 14.5 fantasy score. I just figure he might find the end zone. Like, he scores that 6 points. He has a couple receptions. He'll probably end up with 4 receptions, so that's 10 points. And then he just needs, like, 50 rushing yards. Like, come on. It's not that much. I just need the touchdown. 3rd and 4. You cannot go 3 and out if you're Dallas. That's for sure. The motion goes Gallup. He's going to have him. He's going to go the other way, though. To CeeDee Lamb. He makes one guy miss. He's in the open field. CeeDee Lamb up the sideline. Making 2 more guys miss. 1 and out. Lamb is out. Oh. CeeDee fucking Lamb. He had Michael Gallup on the crosser. He did. But CeeDee Lamb gets open as well. Oh, is number 1 C.J. Gardner-Johnson? I'm not too sure. Wow. Huge. CeeDee fucking Lamb, man. Dak rolling left, scrambling. He's going to dump it underneath. He's got his tight end. I believe that's Schoonmaker. Actually, Hendershot. You don't know the difference. They have 3 white tight ends. They all wear a number in the 80s. You just got to take your best guess. Reach your hand in the bag and hope you pull out the right name. Oh, man, you're disrespecting Pollard like that. All right, 2nd and 4. All of a sudden, they are moving. Yeah. Dak hits the top of his drop. 4-man rush. All the time in the world. He's taking a shot. Oh, man. He had Brandon Cooks, and he missed. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He had Brandon Cooks up the seam. He ran by everybody. Oh, wow, Dak. Dak, if they give him that shot again, he's not going to miss it. I'll tell you that much. 3rd and 4. This is 4-down territory for these boys. Yeah. 4-man rush. He's got time again. He bump fakes. Throwing. Picked! Dakota! What are you doing? Oh, my God. Yeah, well, what the hell, Dak? Fuck. Wow. That's the only thing he couldn't do. Melifonwu, bro. I wanted the Bills to draft Iafadu. I believe that's how you say his first name. Iafadu Melifonwu so bad a couple years ago. So bad. Oh, my God. That's 2 corners in back-to-back drafts that I was begging the Bills to take. Melifonwu and then Headash over in fucking Kansas City. What the hell is his name? Why am I blanking on names tonight? I'll think about it later. But back-to-back corners. Dak MVP. Well, he just shot that. He just shot that hope in the chest. Dak going the season with me. Fuck. Motor City, bro. I can't do that. or else I wouldn't be here. Yeah, you gotta. I'm not an illegal pirating site. You can, there's one out there you can find, but this is Facebook. I will get strucken down. It's not even a word. I will get taken down immediately. Man, what the fuck, Dak? Holy shit. I'm pissed. I'm pissed. Wow. Dude, I have Dak. Oh no, I played Dak in my guillotine. Fuck. Shit. I forgot about that.
Since 1941, Wilson has been
No, I played Dak in my guillotine. Motherfucker, dude. Son of a bitch. I'm pissed. I'm in the final two in guillotine. There's me and one other guy. And I played Dak. And I don't regret it, but right now he's making me regret it. Motherfucker. I'm pressed. I'm pressed.
Such a good listener, Thomas. It makes me feel so special.
Oh my god, that's really painful, actually.
This makes me feel really special too.
I'm staring at Lamar. I played I played Dak over Lamar, man. I feel like I might regret that.
What about Debbie John?
Hopefully not.
All those years that I couldn't find my bike, it was in her garage.
Hopefully not.
But she gets it.
If she has discovered,
I'm not in trouble, bruh. I'm fine, bruh. I'm fine, bruh.
A checking account cashback for everyone.
They just drove down the field with so much ease. Why would I ever? Because he's playing against the Lions' pass defense, bro. They're fucking trash. Just Dak made a bad decision, bro. I swear. Trust. Fuck. Do I got anything else going? My opponent has CD and Amon-Ra. So I'm going to need them not to go too wild. But I also have those two guys in my other league, so it's like a catch-22. I wanted Melifonwu so bad for the Bills, bro. Iafadu Melifonwu. Ifadu. I don't know how to pronounce it. Guy's a baller. Where did he go to school? I'll figure it out in a second. I think it was Clemson, but I could be wrong. 1st and 10. Detroit starts their drive, and Gibbs is going to pick his way forward for a couple. Afantamano Anono? Afatu Nana. That ain't how you say it.
He has CD Lamb initially, Dak Prescott does, but because of the pressure back in the pocket, he's running around and he's a little late on the throw, and Melifonwu sees it the entire time.
Man, what the hell is the Chiefs' corner's name? The second-year corner for the Chiefs? Where's God, can someone help me? How do I not remember this guy's name? 2nd and 8. The ball goes out quick to Amon-Ra. He's got a tunnel screen, and he's got yards. 1st down and more for Amon-Ra St. Brown. The tunnel screen is established well. And the Lions have an opportunity to take a 2-score lead. His name is Durant. No, not Durant Bland. Durant Bland plays for the Cowboys. You know that. All right. 1st and 10 again. Yes, McDuffie, Trent McDuffie, thank you. We have a trickery. Jameson Williams gets to the edge, and then he's cut down after about a gain of 6. That almost blew up. Dallas's penetration was severe in the backfield, but Goff is able to pull it away from Gibbs in time and get it to Williams. Wow, that was scary for Dallas, if we're being honest, because they have like 4 or 5 guys in the backfield pretty quick. The Pistons won after blowing it yesterday. Go Detroit. Could this be the night of Detroit? 2nd and 4 now. They give this one to Gibbs and Micah fucking Parsons. Full-time podcast host, part-time football player, brings down Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield. Wow, what a play. What a play. He didn't even line up on the edge. Oh, my God. No one really even blocked him. He got around the guard, and then he just was free. There he was. He was what side of the field was it? That would have been his right side linebacker that play. He was not on the edge. Goff, the pressure's coming, and they're gonna bring him down, knocking him out of field goal range for sure. They might have had a chance at a deep try, but the Lions' offensive line gets devoured by Dallas. Big stand. Wow.
Right up the gut, and they're in man coverage there in the secondary, and just nowhere really to go with the football.
4th and 15, that backs him up, and Jack Fox is forced to punt.
Really was not much he could do about it.
He gets it away cleanly. This is going to land. Ooh, is that at the 10? There was a bet. What am I trying to say? There was a Prize Picks prop bet of Jack Fox for over under 1 punt inside the 10. And I'm like looking at this shit. I'm like, this is so stupid. And then he just punted that. I don't know where it landed. Did that land inside the 10? It landed at the 11. Oh, I'd be so pressed. Oh, I'd be so fucking pissed. I would be so fucking pissed, bro. Holy. Yo, shout out the Pistons, though. Last night, I bet was it last night? Last night, I think, when the Pistons played the Celtics, I had their money line. They were plus 980 to start with. Plus 980 for a straight-out money line. Unless you're watching, like, Olympic sports or minor league sports, like, it's very rare that at the professional level, a team is an underdog of that capacity. And they almost had it. They had an 18-point lead at halftime. They blow it in the third quarter. And then the fourth quarter, they're able to go and trade punches with Boston, but it goes to overtime, and they're unable to seal it. Very sad. But they win tonight. They beat the Raptors. So shout out them, I guess.
It only took me 30 minutes to find a plan for $13 a month. All plans cover doctor visits, prescriptions, emergency care, and
I mean, yeah.
Healthcare.gov is here for you.
You ain't wrong. They all are professionals, but some are more professional than other professionals, I guess.
Families of four throw out an average of $400 a year of meat.
Some are more professional than others.
Ziploc bags help protect meat against freezer
Parsons'
burn.
ability to teleport. Yeah, I mean, the Lions try to beat the Cowboys. As the Lions try to. Oh, okay. Well, if the Lions are able to take down the Cowboys, that pretty much erases Dak from the MVP conversation altogether. That Christian McCaffrey, they're not going to give it to him because he's a running back. So that leaves, in my opinion, 3 guys: Josh, Stafford, and Lamar. I do think Lamar would get it. Do I think it should go to Lamar? I know Pierre disagrees with that. We'll see, though. Tomorrow's a big game. Hey, I'm rooting for Baltimore all the way tomorrow. Do not fucking say Josh. I ain't saying shit. We're watching football right now, all right? 1st and 10. Holy shit. They tried to run it again, and that gets blown up for a loss of 4. This Detroit defense is ready. I mean, if Dak is going to have to drop back and pass all night long, it's going to be a long night. Because it's a lot easier to stop a team when you know what they're doing. Dude, I know. Like, my phone's blowing up. I'm like, what are these guys talking about? But the thing is, it wasn't even just about that. It, like, extended into so many different, like, avenues. I'm like, what am I even, like, reading? 2nd and 13. Not liking my Pollard bet right now. Clean pocket, lacing it up the seam. Wow, Ferguson just blew it. Let me rephrase that. A fucking fantastic defensive play by Kirby Joseph. But my God, Jake Ferguson was gone if he's able to hold on to that ball. He is gone. Wow. Dak is able to fire it up the seam over the linebacker, but Kirby Joseph, oh my God. I mean, Ferguson is running for a 90-yard touchdown if that ball doesn't get jarred loose. 3rd and 13, not a yard gained on this drive. Pressure coming. Holy shit. Dak scrambling. Almost safety. He's launching. He's got a man. CeeDee Lamb. Holy fuck. What the fuck? Up top, CeeDee Lamb. Wow. Dak fucking Prescott. It looked like he was going down in the end zone. The pressure of Detroit had him dead to rights. He's able to escape on the run, rolling right in a bucket. CeeDee Lamb gets separation one-on-one. Good fucking night. Oh, wow. What in God's name am I watching right now? That was absolutely insane. That was absolutely nuts, man. Holy shit. Hey, I mean, that was an MVP type play. I'll say that much. That was an MVP type play. Good for Dak, man. Oh, that was so fun. That was so fun, man. That just sent a jolt through my veins. A jolt of excitement. Oh, my God. The only thing I gained from that drive was Brandon Aubrey 1 point. The frustrating part is Pollard has negative fantasy score at the moment. That was a really stupid fucking bet in hindsight. But hey, it ain't far from over. I don't even know if this quarter's over yet. There's still 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Holy shit, dude. I saw Lamb when he threw that ball. Lamb came out of my screen. I'm looking and I'm like, he's got separation, but I thought the ball was gonna be overthrown. Like I thought CeeDee wasn't gonna be able to reach it, but Lamb does an excellent job of extending. Like that's not an easy catch. His arms are fully extended. He had to track that thing. Like that's not easy. Yes. CeeDee just put up probably like right now. CeeDee Lamb is up to 20 fantasy points already. And in the daily fantasy thing, I don't have Lamb. I basically lost. Who's ahead here? Oh, I'm in 8th of 9th, man. Everyone has CeeDee, bro. Everyone has CeeDee Lamb. And someone has him in the MVP slot. Yep, good night, me. But they have the defenses, oddly enough. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah. I'm in 8th of 9th place. Oh, I'm such a moron for that. Because I have Laporta in my shit. Pain. Wow. Yeah, that was like a 17-point fantasy play, I believe. Wow. I mean, this play, this counts as a big play, and when we show you the replay, Troy, that's insanity. Off platform. It was a perfect call by Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator. He rushes 6 and off platform jumping. I mean, this is pure insanity. I don't know how Dak got out of that. That's nuts, man. That's a Josh Allen type play. Like that's a Josh Allen type play right there. Like, that is not a play that many quarterbacks in this league can make. He has been watching Josh. Lamb does a great job of remaining relevant in the play too, because the second that Dak gets out of that, he's like, "Oh shit, I'm gone." Dude, being a defensive back in that situation, trying to guard CeeDee Lamb, it's like having the one-on-one assignment of Lamb in the first place is so frustrating and like a big handful as is. But when that play breaks down and you have to lock them up for more than that 3-4 seconds initially, I mean, it's over. Like, once Lamb recognized that Dak was moving, it's just not fair. Like, that poor DB, bro. Interception to Tutty, Josh Allen, 100%.
Well, you think about the 2 catches that CD
Are you saying that? Are you saying that Josh Allen's?
And the first one, he made Cam Sutton miss.
Are you saying he's been watching? Are you saying Dak's been watching the MVP? That's why he's playing like an MVP? Is that what you're saying? I think that's what you're saying.
92-yard touchdown out of.
I think that's what you're saying.
Derek Barnes. You know, I can't even imagine what Aaron Glenn is thinking.
Wow, I mean, that was nuts
right now with what he dialed up and then unable to execute.
They had him. I mean, that was a 3rd and 13 in their own end zone.
Shake his head, Dan Campbell.
In their own end zone. Yeah, I mean, if you're the linebacker defensive end that had Dak in his sights and missed like that, that's brutal. I mean, it's not like he missed Lamar Jackson back there. Dak is not necessarily the most evasive guy. He's not easy to bring down, but he's not evasive. 1st and 10 goes to Montgomery, and he's going to have a pickup of about 6.
Montgomery picks up 5. Well, we knew coming into the game that the
you know what, Pierre? Just wait. Look, I'm going to say is just wait. When he wins it, don't say I didn't tell you so. 2nd and 5. Oh my God, that was fun, man. I love football. 2nd and 5. Ball start. Backing it up. This is what the Lions don't want to do. They do not want to be off schedule. They do not want to be off schedule.
So Graham Glasgow,
Damn.
who's had reps at center, he's made starts at center this season. Frank Ragnow, their 6-year pro from Arkansas, is all kinds of banged up, but answers the bell pretty much every week. And if you want to throw the ball, now's a good time because Micah Parsons is not on the field. So
2nd and 10. Jared at the top of his drop, laces it over the middle of Laporta, has his first catch of the day, finally. I could be watching, but I'm here. That means a lot, man. Genuinely. I'm serious when I say thank you. From the second that you came across my stream a few weeks ago, you've been in here showing support all the time. It means the world to me, man, honestly. It does not go unnoticed. 3rd and 3. Gotta keep the drive sustained here if you're Detroit. Holy fuck. They tried the handoff, and it gets blown up. I don't know who that is, but dear God, he got in the backfield and dropped. Dante Fowler, David Montgomery. Laporta comes off. He completely whiffs on the block. He's supposed to pick up Fowler. Did he fall? Did Laporta stumble? Wow. That's horrible. That's horrible. Yeah, Laporta's going to get benched at this rate. He is going to get benched at the rate he's going. Jack Fox is booting. Away it goes. Holy shit! Jack Fox just launched a cannon. That thing was just sent into space. Holy shit. That thing got sent into space. Oh, wow. Well, they get the ball back now, Dallas does. An opportunity to make this a 2-score game.
I honestly don't know what you're talking about.
What do we got here? Laporta.
Keep the beard.
Is 1 for 8. 8 yards for Laporta. Yeah. Yeah, Sam. Yeah.
2022, and the threats are more than you realize. If you're a victim of identity theft, LifeLock works to fix it on your behalf.
Unfortunately, I am playing in my 2 championship games. I'm playing against CD Lamb, and I have CD Lamb. So, I mean, it's a give and take. Love-hate relationship.
So much more convenient. I just walked in,
Serious question, why isn't any team with kicking issues looking at destroying? That is a fair question. I think, I mean, I have a couple of theories on this. One of which, I think the NFL, the owners, the general managers, I think I could see these guys having a thing against like these internet football players, if you will. Like, I don't know, like, how do I put this into words? I could see these guys with the power to give these guys the opportunity, just looking at these types of players that are showcasing their talents on the internet and just kind of scoffing at them and not taking them seriously. And, you know, I could see them thinking like, you know, he's not taking the traditional route. We're not going to give him a tryout. Just being stubborn in ways like that. But my more serious, my actual theory is that they don't want guys that are that could be a distraction, if you will. I think when you look at the opportunities Destroying has gotten, they've been in smaller leagues. They've brought him in, and it's for the social media following that he has. It's for the attention he would bring to the organization that signs him. But in the NFL, teams don't need that, and I guess they feel like there's other talent out there that will do the same job Destroying could without bringing that sort of distraction. So I really think it just comes down to the type of attention that it would bring to the team, the organization, and they don't feel like it's necessary. They think it would be unwanted. Kind of the same reason why, you know, a guy like Colin Kaepernick won't get another opportunity, because it just comes with noise, you know. It just comes with unnecessary noise. These guys do not want noise around their organizations. They don't. So unless, you know, you're the Browns and you sign a dude that had 27 fucking sexual assault allegations or whatever it was against him, you know, then you're willing to, that's another conversation. But that would be my theory. They don't want the unwanted attention. First and 15 backs the Cowboys up. They're at their own 15. Yeah, here we go. Dak dropping back. Dak letting it go. He's got Pollard in the flat, and he's dropped. Tony Pollard has not had a fun time so far. Not a single yard. Not a single positive yard for Tony Pollard so far. Literally, bro. It's contradictory to say that they don't want attention, and then they go and, you know, and then a team goes and does what they did for Deshaun, but that's my theory. 2nd and 14, in motion goes Ferguson. Fake handoff. Dak gets it out at the seam, up to Ferguson. That's the second time. That's the second time Dak has tried a seam shot to Ferguson, and they've not connected. The third time that they've attacked the seams of this Detroit secondary, and none of them have connected. The first of which being to Cooks. He overshot. This is 3 times now. Ooh, Brian Branch did get a hand on that. Great play. Great play. Yeah. 3rd and 14. This is big for Detroit. A pitch out to Pollard. And that still goes nowhere. Tony Pollard has not gained a yard tonight. What the fuck was that play call, McCarthy? After Dak on 3rd and 13 just rolled out, broke a sack, and launched a 92-yard touchdown from his own end zone, you call that on fucking 3rd and 15? Like, give him a chance. I hate that. I don't think he's good at his job, to be honest. But that's a conversation for another day as well. I disagree with that play call entirely. Tony Pollard has 0.5 fantasy points, I believe that comes out to. He's got 3 carries. Pollard has 3 carries for -5 yards and 1 catch for 0 yards. He is miserable. He is so miserable. Like, he is on the sideline thinking, what the fuck, man? Wow. Wow. So far, my parlay is looking like a giant heaping pile of soft, smelly diarrhea. That's okay, though. We're only 1 quarter in. That's the important thing. We're only 1 quarter in. No. Chad Johnson. What is this corny ass commercial? It's the corny ass commercial, man. Ocho Cinco is such a funny guy. The podcast he does with Shannon Sharp, it is so funny. Those two guys have great chemistry. They're funny. They're very easy to listen to. Every conversation, regardless if it's about football or not, they make me laugh. That was huge for Detroit. I mean, they really have held this Cowboys offense, on earth. They've not really let them take off so far outside of that 92-yard bomb to land. They're giving them a hard time. They had a shot to Cooks, forced an overthrow. They forced Dak to throw that pick. 2 seam shots to Ferguson that were broken up. I mean, the run game has been non-existent. It's really only been that bomb that the Cowboys have found any type of success on. So the Detroit defense is doing their job. That's for sure.
Special edition is presented by Verizon, the official 5G network of the NFL. A punt upcoming.
All right.
For the
they still haven't
Dallas
punted.
Cowboys. Welcome you back. Start the second quarter.
Away goes the bomb. Brian Anger does not hit nearly as good of a punt as Jack Fox did. Louis Freeman is going to get dropped after a short gain on the return. And the Lions start their drive with very positive field position. Can they capitalize? I guess we'll see. Yeah, Parsons has been a monster tonight already. Oh my God, sidestepping that guard like that to meet Gibbs in the backfield. It's just nasty. 1st and 10. Gibbs is the back. And they're going to play action. He's going to the left side of the field, and he's got his man, Amon-Ra. This is a battle of top receivers. Amon-Ra St. Brown for 20. The play action game, Jared Goff dropping back out of play action, hitting the crossers over the middle. I mean, it wasn't even a crosser. Just picking apart the secondary, though, on those intermediate routes. I mean, it's just a thing of beauty. It really is. He's lucky he got 27 from Brees. That's all I'm going to say, bro. That's all I'm about to say. Gibbs is the back. In motion, we got Montgomery and Gibbs out there. They're reversing the scroll. Oh, my God. No fucking shit. Jordan Lewis. Put on the mask. Put on the mask. He's robbing shit. It's going the other way. Oh, my God. What a play. Holy shit. He legit stole. He just stole from Jared Goff. That's a catch. That's a clean catch. Holy shit. We have seen some miraculous plays tonight. Like, some ridiculously athletic plays from the Cowboys. Jordan Lewis. 9th career interception, first since week 7 of last season. What a fucking play, Jordan Lewis. He smelled something in the air. It smelled like a screen. He said, not my house. Wow. Wow. That was wild. That was wild.
Follow your passion with Courtyard Area.
Wow. Between that Dak to CD connection, the play by Jordan Lewis, watching Jared Goff drop back and slice a ball through the heart of the Cowboys secondary. It's been fun. It's been a fun start. This game feels like it should be like 21-21, but 2 drives that have started off well for both of these teams have been killed by picks now. The first drive of the game, I mean, Dallas was moving with ease. And then Dak threw that interception. The next drive, and then this drive for Detroit, they hit that big play to Amon-Ra. And then the screen. What an odd. I found it odd. So they lined up Gibbs was in the backfield. They had both of their backs in the field. They had Montgomery go in motion. They were going to run a screen with Montgomery, a reverse screen. Ben Johnson's a guy that I think he gets a lot more hype than I feel like he's deserved. Like, I feel like people view Ben Johnson almost like on the level of like a Mike McDaniel. Like, I think because there is no Mike McDaniel in the potential coaching pool right now, that Ben Johnson is the closest thing to it. So he gets a lot more hype than I personally think he deserves. I feel like he gets a bit too cute with the personnel he has. Like Jared Goff, you don't need to be getting too cute with Jared Goff. I think he's a very vanilla quarterback in what you can do with him. Why are we running screens with Montgomery? I think he's a good play caller. He's definitely the best offensive coordinator available for a head coaching job, but I don't think he's this innovator, this genius mastermind on offense that people may think he is. 1st and 10. Dak is bumping. Dak is throwing. Dak's got his man Brandon Cooks on 1st and 10.
Well, Jordan Lewis gets the interception, but
I don't know. That's just weird to me. Like, why are we running a reverse screen to Montgomery? I'm just not a fan. I'm just not a fan personally. It's just an insane play by Jordan Lewis, though. I gotta give him credit. Dan Quinn is a guy that deserves another job. That's for sure. 1st and 10. They try Pollard again, and he's going to pick up his first positive gain of the night. This poor guy is trying his best. This poor guy is trying his absolute best.
You see where they were the 3 years prior. The interceptions,
wow,
the most in the NFL since he took over in 2021. The sacks tied for 3rd.
Yeah, I think Dan Quinn absolutely gets a head coaching job next year. Absolutely. Out of all the coordinators out there, I think Dan Quinn, and who else was I thinking of? Jim Schwartz. I think he'll be at the top of the list as well. Dak wants something down the field, but he's going to check it down to Cooks again, and he gets fucking rocked. But it's the first down that matters. Jim Schwartz, Dan Quinn. I think there are more attractive defensive coordinator options than there are offensive coordinator options right now. Mike McDonald for Baltimore, I believe that's his name. Let's be honest. I think the defensive head coaching options are a lot better of options. Struggling to find some traction with my wording. That's a strong catch from Cooks. Yeah, here we go. What the fuck? Is that Deuce Vaughn? You're telling me Deuce Vaughn got a positive pickup on his first touch, but it took Tony Pollard 6 touches just to get anything positive? That's pretty bullshit.
As Brian Branch, a fellow rookie, makes that stop. Cooks.
I would not hate another CeeDee Lamb touchdown here. I wouldn't love it. I wouldn't absolutely love it, but I wouldn't hate it. I would not hate it either. I just want Dak to throw a touchdown. That's what's most important. Yeah. They got him to jump. They have a free play. He might as well throw it. He's going to try, and he misses Brandon Cooks coming back to the ball. Did Cooks get held as well? Are there 2 flags?
Offside. Defense number 94.
No, there's only 1 flag.
5-yard penalty. Second down.
I mean, at that point, if I'm a quarterback, I'm throwing it up to CeeDee Lamb in triple coverage. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm throwing it up to Lamb. I don't care. I don't care. Or Ferguson. I'm not scrambling. I'm not doing anything extra. I think in any scenario, Lamb, just run your route or forget your route and go to the end zone. This one goes to Pollard on the ground, and he's got a lane. He's got a first and more. There's Tony Pollard finding some room, and we have a first and goal. It's getting chippy in the trenches now. It's getting chippy in the trenches now.
Jake Ferguson right in the middle of it for the Dallas Cowboys, who Dak Prescott calls his first lieutenant. Dak said, I like to talk a little stuff during the game, and if anybody comes after me,
First and goal. I presume we see a play action here. Ferguson is about that smoke. Right? That dude is in every altercation. That dude stared down Jamal Adams after he sunned him on a touchdown when they played Seattle a few weeks ago. Play action. Going to see. He's got his man. Ooh, he fumbled out. Oh, my God. He fumbled out of the end zone. He fumbled out of the back of the end zone. Oh, my God. It's a touchback. Holy shit, it's a touchback. CeeDee Lamb just fucked. CeeDee Lamb just fumbled it. Oh, my God. That's so bad. Oh, my God. That's so bad. Wow. He had the catch. He lost the ball, and that went through the end zone. And the Lions get the ball at the 20. Holy shit, man. Wow. No. Oh, man. Wow, is that a big play? That's brutal.
Catches in a single season with 112. That's an amazing change of events.
I mean, wow, that just killed every ounce of momentum that Dallas just built up. The interception from Jordan Lewis. They moved down the field, gets a first and goal, and then that happens. Wow, that's huge. That is huge. That's big for Detroit. First and 10. Let's see if they can muster anything here. They're going to go to Gibbs on the ground in the first play, and Ben Johnson's not getting cute anymore. He picked up a solid gain of 9 on first and 10. Like I said, it's just not. This is just not an offense you need to get cute with. The offensive line is too strong to abandon the run, to be running these cute screens. It's just not worth it. Goff gonna get the ball out. He's got his. Ooh, wow, what a pass breakup. Laporta unable to hang on. So that's 2 whiffed blocks by Laporta, and now a drop. Not a good start. Actually, yeah, he just flat out dropped it. It wasn't even a PBU. Wow. Laporta is having a brutal night. And of course, fucking I haven't. Fuck you, Laporta. Fuck you, Laporta. 3rd and 2. You need a first down here if you're Detroit. You need a first down. Play action. He slices, he misses. Jamison Williams was locked. Jordan Lewis. 2 humongous plays by Jordan Lewis. I thought they might get Detroit's left tackle with a hold, but they did not. Wow. Did Amon-Ra win?
But one of the things, like on that route, he runs this dig route and he's leaking up the field. And if he squares that off, number 9 right in the middle, he's leaking up the field.
Oh, wow.
As he gains ground.
Yeah, that was a poor route by Jamison. Oh, my God, they faked the punt. Oh, my God, he's got his man. Holy shit. Holy shit. What? They need to stop. This broadcast has been horrendous with the cutaways. They've been cutting away at the worst time. Holy shit. A fake punt. Oh, my God, this broadcast has been horrendous tonight. A fake punt to the front, to the up man, and he throws a moon ball over the top to the gunner. Wow. That is not an easy throw. I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm shocked that was ran. Like, Dan Campbell's pissed off right now. He did not want to punt that away again. This is an end around to Amon-Ra. He's got a good gain. That's a pickup of about 12. Yes. The fake punt, it was snapped to the up man. They rolled right. It was like a rolling pocket concept. And he lofted it over the top to the gunner, who was caught in between decision making. He wasn't sure if he should jump up to stop the fake punt or if he should run with the gunner, who ultimately ended up being the receiver. It was a good throw. It was a good throw. Dan Campbell is a ballsy man for that. But they are now suddenly deep into Dallas territory after being deep in their own territory. They go to Gibbs on the ground, and this is where it gets to be difficult for Dallas. Jahmyr Gibbs with an easy 12 yards.
Really good job up front by this offensive line and the movement then that they're able to get. You're going to see this inside zone play that.
Is this really the second fake bunt that Dallas has given up this year? That's interesting.
This is the advantage that
That's an interesting stat. 1st and 10 now. They are inside the red zone. They go right back to Gibbs, and he has every inch of green grass you could ever ask for. And he's down at the 1. Jahmyr Gibbs is lightning in a bottle, and this offensive line is paving the way. And now here comes David Montgomery to vulture. Or no, they're keeping Gibbs in. They're keeping Gibbs in. It's just, I mean, you cannot give a guy like Jahmyr Gibbs that much space. This is what they should have been doing all game. Run, 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 run. This Dallas defensive front has proven they cannot withhold. They cannot stand tall consistently. I don't know why Ben Johnson's been getting away from it tonight. They go right back to Jahmyr on the ground, but that time they're ready for it. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. Dallas blows up the 1st and goal handoff. Second and goal now. I mean, that was, oh, wow. DeMarcus Lawrence, a swim move. He bounces off the tackle, and he's able to fit through the gap and blow it up. Jared Goff, there's a hold on Parsons, and he's almost picked. There has to be a flag on that. I mean, Micah Parsons just had, there has to be a hands in the face or a hold in there. How is there not? Holy shit, Micah Parsons just got fucking mugged. That guy's going to go on his podcast and bitch up a storm. How is that not a flag, bro? Like, how is Parsons not turning around and throwing a fucking fit right now? Oh, I'd be livid. 3rd and goal now. And they're at their own 5. They've only went backwards. They give to Gibbs. It's an outside handoff, and it's not going to get there. They blow it up at the 4-yard line, and now we have 4th and goal. What does Dan Campbell do? I think they're going to kick. I think they're going to act like they're going for it. They're going to try and get him to jump, and they're going to kick. I would be willing to bet they kick this. They try to get Gibbs to the edge, and they're just unable to. The offense is out there. I don't think they're snapping this. Timeout. Dallas, maybe? Yeah, I'm settling for the field goal as well.
There is a problem with the
Troy.
clock. That's why.
Oh, problem with the clock.
Matt Allen came
Official
in and
timeout.
called timeout. Again, the most aggressive 4th down team in the NFL.
I don't think going for this is a good idea.
They're the only team
If I'm Detroit,
and on the other side,
you have had Dak Prescott and company in
62% of the time.
a turtle shell. There is no reason why
Now, instead of a chip shot,
you need to gamble here. None. Trust your defense. Granted, no. I mean, even no. You kick this field goal. This is the wrong decision. This is a wrong decision. I don't care if this is converted or not. This is not the gamble that they should be taking at the moment. They already went for a fake punt. They got this far. Cut your losses. 4th and goal. No way they snap this. I still don't think they're going to snap it. No way. No way. No way. Holy shit, they did. Hits top of his drop. Parsons wins, but he's unable to get. Oh my God! Wow, Micah Parsons game wrecker. Wow, Micah Parsons decimated the Lions left tackle. and he causes Jared Goff to have to shuffle in the pocket, throw off platform under pressure, and he's unable to hit Laporta. Micah Parsons, when he's needed most, Taylor Decker cannot handle him, and Goff misses Laporta. Awful scenario. Awful scenario for Detroit. It does pin them deep. I do see that. I do see that argument that it pins Dallas deep, but I don't know. I just think Dallas's offense, they're not going to go slicing their way up this field, sure, but you have been unable to score all night. So take your points when you can get them. I'm glad you enjoyed. I'm having a fucking blast watching this game, even if it's low scoring. I'm having a blast.
That's a bit dramatic. A better plan is Verizon. Start
Wow.
at $25 a line.
Did you say 25?
Best defense, second offense. I hear you.
Netflix and Max.
I just think Detroit had a first and goal from like the 3. They get dropped for a 2-yard loss. It's second and goal from the 5, which leads to, I believe, was an incompletion. And then it's third and goal from the 5. They run the outside handoff that gets blown up at the 4. Like, ever since they got within that 5 yards, they didn't go forward. So I think you take your points. But hey, all power to you. You're the one agreeing with the offense of the NFL. So if anything, you're right as of now.
Like maybe shoes without laces. Wells Fargo.
Does Pollard have more fantasy points yet? 0.7. He's got 1.7 fantasy points. What a shit wager. What a shit fucking wager that was, huh? I just expected him to be more active in the receiving game. He's just been nowhere to be found through the air or on the ground. Talk about one of the biggest busts of the year, Tony Pollard, fantasy-wise. Yeah. This guy was being drafted mid-second, early third round. Nothing but a bust. Nothing but a bust, Tony Pollard's been. Oh, Brandon Cooks is a few yards as well, right? Cooks is up to 29 yards. Hold on. Okay, Brandon Aubrey having 1 fantasy point. Now that's a problem. That's a big problem. Burger King. 11-play drive that ended with 0 points. Awful. Now Dak starts his own 5. They're sending pressure on first down. Dak is able to get it out to Fergie. And he is cut down for a gain of 9. Detroit Detroit tries to bring some heat, but Dak is able to get it out in time. Yeah, I mean.
They're expecting the ball to come out quick.
Wow.
The only real chance he had was Jameson Williams at the bottom. If he throws it to him, he's on a slant route.
Oh, yeah, Jameson was open.
He just put it on him right away.
Oh, my God. Pollard's got a gap, and he's got a first down. This broadcast has been horrible at transitioning tonight. Like, I don't know nothing about how the behind-the-scenes work as far as cutting from commercial to play, from replay to play. They've been awful. Like, the fake punt, they didn't switch to the fake punt until, like, the up end was rolling out to throw. Now there, Pollard's halfway up the fucking field for the first down, and I'm still watching the replay from prior. Like, come on. They are fucking shit in the bed tonight. Roll out to Lamb, and he's got – he probably had an extra yard there, but he ran out of bounds. Being a smart player, credit to him. Second down.
It's constant. It's every week. It's play after play.
CeeDee Lamb is just – this guy is one of the best, man. I think I think CeeDee Lamb is a – I'm not going to make any official claims, but he's probably a top 7 receiver at this point, right? 2nd and 4. Yeah, here we go. Play action again. He's shooting it over to the left side, and guess who? Guess who's home? CeeDee fucking Lamb. Man, I love watching this kid. It's too easy. This guy's unguardable. Like, this dude has been unguardable for the second half of the season. Beautiful route. The way that Lamb utilizes the safeties, the space with the defensive backs, and he understands the leverage there. It's a work of art. They try to keep it on the ground here. Pollard is going to have a few, but not get very far. It's just a work of art. The way he's able to just cut the route off in time to give him enough space to work to the sideline, making it impossible for the guy over his head to break on him and impossible for the guy to his inside to make a play. It's just, it looks so simple, but there is an understanding. There's an element of understanding that goes into a route so simple that a lot of people struggle with. But CD is just the master. 2nd and 9. Play action again. There's pressure, and they're going to get him. Finally, the first time Dak Prescott hits the deck. Aiden Hutchinson celebrating as if he's done anything all night prior to that. But that's a big sack. It is a big sack. Tyron Smith. Very rare. It's very rare you're seeing Tyron Smith beat, let alone beat by a youngin' like Aiden Hutchinson. Great play. Yeah, I'd be hyped if I beat Tyron Smith too. I'll be fair. 3rd and 17 now. If I see some conservative ass bullshit play call from McCarthy, I'm going to be upset. There's only 3 down linemen. It's like dime. And there's going to be a timeout coming in. Oh. 2-minute warning or?
Play game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
And only the play clock and the game clock were not.
1-second difference on the clock. You got
Wow.
Mike McCarthy who's arguing, but the play clock, there was a 1-second difference.
Now we're going to see a handoff.
Yeah, I think Dak thought, see there, it runs out. There's still 1 second.
Now we're going to see.
Warning. Please set the game clock to 2:02. Well, you have not lost a step over there.
He's pissed.
I mean, you talk about awareness.
Now we're going to see a handoff.
Play clock awareness. There's Aikman, and then there's everybody else. Yeah, okay. Well, I do know that.
Wow.
As you know,
I'm looking at the clock. It says 2 minutes,
delay of games,
and they're throwing a delay of game flag. But apparently there's 2:02 left. Apparently the clock operator fucked that up. All right, 3rd and 22. Like I said, I expect a handoff for a screen here. And it's the 2-minute warning. Never mind. Ay. You know what I hate? Gallup. Yeah, what happened to Michael Gallup? I don't know. Michael Gallup was like one of the best wide receiver 2s, in my opinion, prior to his ACL tear. That dude had rocket boots. Like, his vertical is insane. I don't know if it still is, but it was insane prior to his injury. He had the strongest of hands. Once his hands touch that football, you're not ripping it out from him. And, you know, he tore his knee, and for some reason the Cowboys still gave him that extension, and he's been invisible ever since. They would not have had to go and get a Brandon Cooks if Michael Gallup was still playing the Michael Gallup brand football that we remember, but it might have taken him out mentally. You know, you could be right. I don't dabble in the Michael Gallup game film, but you know, it is possible that mentally that's what's really happening. I think it was just his first tear on his knee. I could be wrong. I don't know. But Michael Gallup was a guy that I was a big fan of. And ever since he went down with that injury, he's just never been the same. That's for sure. The crazy part is, I mean, the dude is on the field for most of Dallas's offensive snaps, and he's just doing cardio. Like, I don't know what the point is. The guy's just out there doing cardio. Like, I'm not sure at this point. What a guy like Michael Gallup offers. A part of the route pattern that a guy like Kevontae Turpin can, like, I don't know. I'm not a professional, but, like, if I'm Dallas, the impact that Gallup has had, so minimal. I think I'd rather have somebody that burns like Turpin than Gallup at this point. Because I would say his purpose at the bare minimum would be to be the jump ball guy. You know, if Dak is in trouble, you know, he can launch a high ball, you know, in the back of the end zone, given the type of scenario. Who knows? You can design a fade to a guy like that, but he's just not even in that form, it seems like, this year. I don't know what happened. I mean, he's not going to outrun anybody in man coverage. You know that. He's not going to route someone up on the sideline. His game has typically been just, head topping somebody or boxing out. But now that part's just seemingly gone. So, I don't know. 3rd and 22, and Dak isn't empty. He snaps. We have a 4-man rush. He's going to have all the time in the world. He's going to dump it underneath the Fergie. And we have 4th down. Another big stop by Detroit's defense. If only Detroit had 6 points right now. Insane. Bad decision making by Detroit. It's like they're like the Brandon Staley's. They took over Brandon Staley's role of just being ridiculously aggressive when it's not always necessary. Like, analytically, you probably are being told to go for it in that scenario, but analytics are right 95% of the time, but that last 5%, it doesn't always take into account the context of the game. That's where the human comes in, and that's where the human should take over and say, yeah, probably should kick down by a point.
Have egos, which is what led them and helped them be as successful as they've been.
Right anger gets it away clean.
Their relationship has come and gone.
It's a solid punt. Raymond has space. Raymond has room. Raymond has a lane. Oh, Raymond almost got to the sideline, but a solid return to the Lions, 43. And that's huge. You only got 1:40 on the clock and 2 timeouts. I mean, that's more than enough time to work a full drive, but being able to start at your own 40 and having to go 60 yards instead of 80 makes a world of difference. Makes a world of difference.
God shed his grace on me.
Man, this fucking parlay is dog shit. Like, I thought Laporta was going to bounce back today. He's done shit. He's done shit. This is a weird-ass commercial. This is a weird-ass commercial.
Gotta get up, gotta get out, gotta get home for the morning comes.
Oh, man, I need some water. I don't have water. I'm prepared. I was rushing to get my shit together for the stream again. It's the routine of the caveman. Get to your setup late. Get ready late. It's just helping. What are you gonna do?
Okay, get this right, and you get my free ticket to tonight's game. Who is my all-time favorite receiver?
Oh, Larry Fitzgerald.
Yes, Larry Fitzgerald.
Hey, I heard you got an
Weird
extra tickets again
commercials.
tonight. I would love to go.
Yeah, sure.
Vivid
I saw yours,
Seats.
Larry.
Thanks, Billy. I'll meet you out front. What?
Yeah, okay, it's Bob, but okay. Yeah,
You used to know your name, dude.
I guess I'm Bill now.
With Vivid Seats, when you buy
Corny
tickets,
ass
you can get your
commercials.
11 free.
Corny ass commercials. This is a big drive for Detroit. Who gets the ball? Detroit started the game, if I'm not mistaken. Detroit did start the game with the ball, so they do not want to go 3-and-out here. I think Dallas is all 3 timeouts, so a 3-and-out is not off the table. You go 3-and-out here, you leave Dallas with a minute on the clock and their own 3 timeouts or 2 timeouts. Then they get a chance to double dip. This game could get loose. This game could get away from them if this drive fizzles out quick.
Coming up on the All-State halftime, Jimmy Johnson will be inducted into the Dallas Cowboys Ring of Honor. Joined by official members of the team's Ring of Honor, as well as members of Johnson's 92.
Jimmy Johnson being inducted in the Ring of Honor. Yay. Yay. All right, here we go. Gibbs is the back, 1st and 10 at their own 40. Goff takes the snap. It goes out quick to J-Mo, and he's popped backwards. and then gets back to originally where he was hit. 6 yards for that took a lot more time than it needed to for 6 yards. That was JMO, right? I think. 2nd and 4. This is going to be a handoff to Gibbs, and Micah Parsons said, hell no. Micah Parsons buried him for a very short gain, and now we have 3rd down. I presume this is 4-down territory, but still not ideal if you're Detroit, that's for sure. Yep, Cowboys do get the ball for the second half. That confirms that. This is big. I would like to think that Detroit keeps us on the ground and that they do. Wow! DeMarcus Lawrence! Superman getting in the backfield. And Dallas is going to take a timeout. That was the worst thing that could have happened. Detroit does exactly what they should have done, and that was keep the ball on the ground there. But who whiffed? Someone whiffed. Someone could not hold up their block. Wow. I mean, Gibbs didn't even have a chance. That's awful. Wow. Like I said, that you couldn't. That's the worst thing that could have happened. That drive fizzled out. And now the Cowboys have 44 seconds. They need a punt that lands within the 10. They need to pin the Cowboys back big time. They need to pin them back. They got to pin them back. Wow, I'm shocked.
Just remember to act sad when they lose.
Well, now 44 seconds remain.
4th and 5.
Timeout on the scoreboard for the Cowboys after that quick.
Only one timeout. Oh, wow. I didn't realize Dallas only had one timeout. Jack Fox. Is this going to be a touchback? The difference between a touchback and a punt that lands inside the 15 right now is large.
Jack Fox.
Very, very large. He gets it away clean. Fair catch called by Turpin. He's backed up inside the 10. Jack Fox does his job. Can the Detroit defense do theirs now? Because if you're able to get away with 3 points, and then you get the ball too, this game, like I said, it could turn loose. Jimmy Johnson. 1st and 10, 37 seconds left and one timeout. 4-man rush. He's got time. Throwing it underneath the Lamb. He's going to go down after about a gain of 6. They need to go quick. That's not necessarily what you want to do. You're trying to get in field goal range. A lot of clock wasted there. Down to 18 seconds. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. It holds up, and he's going to get sacked. That's going to be your half. Aiden Hutchinson says, yeah, y'all ain't going nowhere. And that will do it for the first half. Wow. How about that? This Detroit defense has done an excellent job at keeping the lid on this explosive, efficient Dallas offense. Although this game will be much different right now if CeeDee Lamb doesn't fumble out of the end zone. So, big play was made, and it's kept this game within 4. All right, I'm going to go get some water. I'm not going to take a whole halftime break. I just need something to fucking drink. I just need something to fucking drink. All right. Wait, I gotta take off the banner. All right. Oh. So I just sat down and I overheard the Jimmy Johnson ceremony, and I'm looking at Jerry Jones's geezer ass talk up a storm, and I immediately was uninterested. This is a game, though, that truly should be, like I said, other than the CeeDee Lamb, two big red zone plays, actually, between the fourth down stop by Dallas's defense or the series of downs where they held Detroit out of the end zone. Dallas's defense did there, and then they had the Cowboys who were inside the 5 and the CeeDee Lamb fumble out of the back of the end zone. So this has been a defensive battle, but it just feels like one of those games where, you know, plays are being made, you know, by both offenses. It feels like right as these offenses are getting into rhythm, right when they're finding a groove, one play happens and all of a sudden the drive is shut down. There was the what was it? I think there was on the first drive for Detroit, they got down the field after converting that 3rd and 10. Okay, yeah, the first and then they get into field goal range. The 1st and 10 to Gibbs goes incomplete. 2nd down, Laporta falls incomplete. 3rd down, there's the illegal block in the back on the screen. They're forced to kick. The next drive, Dak hits Ferguson for 8, then hits Lamb for 31, and then they're able to get within the 40 of Detroit at the Detroit 32, and then Dak throws that pick after moving down the field. It just feels like every drive there are big plays being made, chunks being taken out of the defense. Early on in the second drive for Detroit, Goff hits Amon-Ra for a 13-yard gain. They have the Jameson Williams, I think it was the end around for 6 yards. But then that drive is shut down. And then Dak and company are able to hit the 92-yard touchdown, which, you know, has been the only touchdown of this game. But even that drive was, you know, it was a struggle. After Pollard got dropped for -3, they missed the seam shot to Ferguson, and then the rest is history. There has not been it's just been a weird game, I guess is kind of what I'm getting at. It's been a very, very weird game. The second it feels like one of these offenses are finding the groove, there's a big play made by the defense to keep them out of the end zone. Jimmy Johnson's like parading around the star. Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin. Who knows what he's saying? Who knows what they're saying? Super Bowls. How many Super Bowls did these guys win? In addition, they appeared in 5 Super Bowls, winning 2. 5 Super Bowls they've won. I don't know. I feel like the Cowboys have won 5 Super Bowls, I think. I don't know. I feel like for the way the Cowboys act and the prowess that comes with Dallas, it feels like they should have more. I don't know. It's because of Jerry fucking Jones. That guy is, I can't stand Jerry Jones. Guy's an old fucker. Is this over yet? No, it's not. Congrats, Jimmy Johnson. Your name's on the wall. Is he crying? No, he's not. Oh, my God. I'm surprised they're not. Oh, this is just, I can't look at this anymore. It's kind of pissing me off. I don't mind Jimmy Johnson. I just can't stand Jerry Jones. MVP race, though. That has been a hot topic of conversation. When we look at who's got a shot at it, right now Lamar Jackson is the favorite. Brock Purdy was the heavy favorite prior to last week, and then he threw 4 interceptions against the Ravens. That took him out of the race. Now Lamar Jackson is the favorite. Josh Allen is sneaking into the conversation. We have Matthew Stafford, who is also garnering some attention for the way he's been tearing up secondaries over the last few weeks, and rightfully so. He deserves that attention. Christian McCaffrey at this point is probably the only non-quarterback in the conversation realistically. And even then, I don't think he's got a true shot at it because of the way the voters, handled this award. But right now, to me, it's Josh Allen. Hey, let's keep in mind, if I were to submit my MVP ballot right now, this is how it would go. I also do think if we projected, hypothetically speaking, the rest of the season, this would still be my ballot. Josh Allen 1, Lamar 2, 3 Christian McCaffrey, 4 Stafford, 5 Dak. Dak, I think Dak was the front runner. We've had a few MVP front runners this year. Purdy, Dak, now Lamar. Depending on how this Sunday goes between the Dolphins and the Ravens, if Lamar struggles, if they lose that game, and Josh has a 4-touchdown, 250, 300-yard game, he can surpass Lamar. It's gonna be a tight race, that's for sure. It is going to be a tight race. Usually, there's always like one guy that we just know is gonna get it, like Aaron Rodgers a couple of years ago, Mahomes last year. There's just always like typically one guy that is just playing levels above everyone else. But this year that hasn't been the case. The quarterback play has not been stellar, for being perfectly honest. I think there are guys that are playing well, but it's not being reflected statistically because of the lacking supporting cast. Cough, Patrick Mahomes, cough. I think there are guys like Lamar Jackson who, statistically speaking, haven't had to put up numbers for their team to be in the place that they're in, but that doesn't change the fact that he's still been invaluable. There's guys like Matthew Stafford, per se, who isn't playing for the best team right now, who's not going to get as much attention, who also was missing some of his most important players for a good portion of the year. That certainly didn't help. I also think Matthew Stafford missed a game or two. If I'm not, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But there's not one guy, like nobody's going to throw for 5,000 yards this year, I don't believe, or even get close to it. Josh Allen's the only one with 40 total touchdowns. I don't think anybody's going to pass for 40 total touchdowns. Passing PFR. Hold on. Present, share screen. Is it sharing? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Here it is. Yeah, I mean, no one is going to even sniff 40 total touchdowns or 5,000 total passing yards. And I would say, like, almost every year, somebody comes close. No one's going to throw for 40 touchdowns. Oh, God. Yeah, see. Oh, my gosh, excuse me. There's no 40 touchdown passer. There's no 5,000 yard passer. Nobody has like an absolutely unfathomable touchdown interception ratio. Like there's not a pull away. Oh my God, I gotta sneeze again. I've been sneezing all fucking day. Like last year, Mahomes was 5,200 yards, 41 touchdowns. Justin Herbert threw for 47. Tom Brady threw for 46. Kirk for 45. We had 4 guys throw for over 4,500 yards. This year, we might get one. We might get one guy surpass 4,500 yards. Maybe Brock does it in these last couple of games, but it's been a very bad year. Let's just put it that way. It's been a bad year. In the meantime, though, football is back. Football is back. All right, Cowboys get the ball. This is big. This is big for Dallas. If you're able to punch in a touchdown in this drive, I think this is going to be one of those games where the next touchdown, I'm not going to say wins it, but it gives you a pretty big advantage. First down is going to go to Pollard, and he's going to find a crease and fall forward for a few. He's going to get 3 yards. This feels like a hockey game that sits at like 1-0. That's what this game feels like. It's like the next goal. It might not win it, but you're going to set that other team behind massively with that one goal. It's going to feel like it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And false start, Tyron Smith.
Tyron Smith gets a jump.
Yikes. Starting behind schedule.
Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Well, Tyron Smith has been bothered by bad back. He's 33 years old, and you can understand why.
Tyron Smith can't keep doing it. I don't know if this guy's going to be going much longer.
6'5", 307. He's been a tremendous player.
6'5", 307.
But got started a little too
Two-time first-team All-Pro. Doesn't get better than Tyron Smith.
This is a different offense when he's in the lineup, but health has been
Yeah.
and we saw last week.
Second and 12. Dak drops back. He's going to get it out, and CD is unable to get away. Wins on the slant. He tries to zig back to the sideline like he often does, but Cam Sutton was ready for it that time. Oh, he held his shit out of him on that play. Aiden Hutchinson has had his way tonight with Tyron Smith a few times. If he's not pressuring Dak, he's at least giving Tyron a very, very difficult time. 3rd and 8, though. If Detroit can get them off the field, another huge win for this defense. They're sending heat. Of course, Lamb wins. You can't leave Lamb one-on-one. You can't. There's not a single guy in that Detroit secondary that can hold up in coverage against this kid. Noah Famu tries, but you can't leave him on you can't leave anybody on an island against CD. Especially when he's in the slot. You're studying him in the slot one-on-one. Yeah, no, good night. 1st and 10. This is going to be a pitch out to Pollard, and it's blown up. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Another big tackle for loss. That's been the story of tonight's game for both defenses. Tackle for losses that have just thrown drives way off schedule. I mean, this has been the reason why Detroit is still in this game. It's because they are forcing Detroit, or they are forcing Dallas to throw. They've shut down everything on the ground. No threat on the ground for Pollard. In motion goes Cooks. Pressure coming again. He gets it out to Pollard. Oh, he dropped it. That was a touchdown. That was a touchdown. Pollard had a touchdown. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. They send the crib. Pollard wins one-on-one. He got held.
And he's just not quite able to hang on to it. It's Pascal who's in coverage. But you see
oh, Pollard. Oh, my God, Tony Pizza P. That sucks. That would have been my fantasy score all in one play. 3rd and 12 now. 2 to snap. He gets it out. Pressure again. Dak has time. He gets it out. That time Lamb is strapped. Brian Branch finally able to live up to the task. And Detroit is forcing yet another turnover. Wow.
Because CeeDee Lamb at the top of this route, you can see the push as he drops his hips. Normally that's when you create the separation. But Brian Branch, he's just sitting on the route. He's got a little help with the safety, but he's not so much worried about Lamb running.
I'm interested in why that was the go-to play, the go-to throw when it's well below the well underneath the sticks. I don't know. Maybe he thought there was someone after catch. The punt gets clean and dropped is Khalif Raymond. I'm very interested in why that's the ball in that scenario. I don't know. That wasn't like a 3rd and 16 where it's like unreasonable to expect a pass to be completed at the sticks. I don't know. That was not a fan of that. Not a fan of that play call, that decision by Dak.
Plus beauty and personal care, and their favorite toy brands. Don't miss the Target clearance run.
Like this before. I mean, if Detroit, the biggest reason why I personally, 2 big reasons why I haven't personally been on the hype train for Detroit is because their secondary has been god-awful, and because I don't trust Jared Goff, all the time. I think that the variations of Jared Goff you can get are, anywhere from very good to not so good. But nevertheless, as far as the secondary goes, they really have been a liability this year for the most part. But if they're able to shut down opposing teams' run games, and they have been doing that, that makes the secondary's life so much easier. So maybe that's how you balance and combat the struggles in the back end. You force teams to pass after you take away, a big element of the game.
So you're looking for a little more strength, energy, recovery.
Send out
Those muscles,
a little thing real quick. A reminder for the halftime.
More just about anything. For over 35 years, we've been putting more to performance nutrition.
Undo repost. No, I don't want to undo repost.
There's more of you.
Live for Lions, Cowboys, second half.
Actually, make it around for the ball.
Tweet. Send tweet. Send tweet. Send it in here as well.
It's our phone bill. We pay for things that we don't need.
General.
Loaded bundles, the reckless spending. No more.
That's a bit dramatic. A better plan is Verizon. Starts at $25 a line.
No, it's
$25 a line?
You can see big on things we love, like Netflix
okay.
and Max.
This is what I want.
Oh,
Apply.
that's awesome.
Spaghetti night. Dinner in 30.
Oh, happy day. A better plan to save
everyone.
with Verizon. Starts at $25 per line, guaranteed for 3 years. And get both
Apply
Netflix and
for
Max for
second
$10 per
half.
month. Only on Verizon.
Right now.
All right.
See how much
There we
you
go.
can save.
Well, it's just around the corner. Don't miss the college football playoff semifinals
There
this
we go.
Monday. New Year's Day on ESPN.
Michigan versus Alabama.
Michigan takes
That's going to be a good
on
game.
Alabama at 5 Eastern.
That's going to be a good game.
Washington and Texas.
In Washington and Texas.
Winners play January 8th for the national championship.
Yippee. Anything is going to be better than whatever the fuck they tried to deliver us as a championship game last year. Georgia and TCU. Bleh. First down, handoff to Montgomery, and he goes for about a gain of 2. Hey, that reminds me. What I noticed at the start of the game, or what I was saying at the start of the game that I've noticed as of these last few weeks, is the Lions start out the game with Montgomery like they did in this one, and then Montgomery disappears, and that's what's happened throughout this game as well. It's been Gibbs. That's the first of Montgomery we've seen since that screen, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, since that screen that was picked off. Montgomery gets a carry, though, and he finds a crease, and he's got a big gain. And now the Lions, here we go. This is the pattern of these drives for both teams. There is one or two plays that take out a chunk, and then one big play that completely blows up the drive. So we'll see if the rhythm is able to continue, or if there is that big defensive play. 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground again. Montgomery makes a couple of nice moves to pick up about 4. Still a solid gain for first down. Montgomery, 3 straight handoffs.
They are riding their 2 running backs tonight.
Yeah, they are.
The Lions can be no
There has
worse
been
than the number
no
6
presence of a
their
pass
final
attack
2
from
games
Detroit.
here and at home against Minnesota.
It's been primarily their ground game that's taken them far. There's been a couple play action shots to Amon-Ra, but otherwise there's really been nothing down the field posing a threat for the Lions. 2nd and 6, they're going to go right back to Montgomery. He's going to get a few again. It's going to make it 3rd and short. The last time they had a 3rd and short, they handed to Gibbs, and he lost 5 yards. So do they go play action? Do they hand it off and stick to their guns? They have not had a loss of yards yet on this drive, so I wouldn't be shocked if they stuck to their guns here. 3rd and 2. Dolphins in shotgun, and they're going to give to Gibbs. And he's blown up again. Wow! This Cowboys defense ain't playing around. Wow, man. I am shocked. Now what do you do? I mean, they're going to go for it. I mean, obviously they're going to go for it. This is the right decision, but wow. Yeah, why? I don't like the shotgun. You have been running so well under center this whole drive, and then on 3rd and 2, you run it from shotgun. I don't understand. Here they go. 4th and 2. Jared drops back. It's a quick ball to Laporta, and he's got the first down. That was, what they were looking to do on 4th and goal when they were right in front of the end zone is a quick hitter, so Goff didn't have to stand back there for too long. This time, that's what they're able to find.
The Cowboys are trying to pass that off with J-Ron Kearse picking it up.
That's huge. 1st and 10 now. And look where they are. They're back under center, Montgomery in the backfield. You have to wonder why this wasn't the play call on 3rd and 2, but it's play action now. Goff looking, Goff throwing over the middle, and Laporta is dragged down. It's 2 straight receptions for Sam, who had a very rough first half. And there's some extra curriculars going on downfield. These two teams don't seem to like each other very much. 2nd and 3. Let's see. Can they finish the drive? These two skinny-ass dudes fighting for it. Skinny-ass dudes, as if I'm not the skinniest dude I know. Hand off to Gibbs off the right side, and he's got a first down. They are just shredding Dallas's defensive front right now. Shredding. The only loss was that 3rd and 2 carry. Gibbs is 11 for 40 on the night. The numbers don't look great for both Montgomery and Gibbs, but, for the most part, they have had carries that have been solid. I think the run game has been what they need it to be. There's just been no threat through the air. They're opposite scripts. This is going to be another hand to Gibbs. This time it gets blown up. Micah Parsons again in the backfield to drop for a big loss. These offenses are playing opposite games, right? The Lions, for the most part, have had success on the ground, not much through the air, whereas Dallas, no success on the ground, more success through the air. 2nd and 13 now. This is huge. Can they get to a 3rd and manageable? Goff at the top of his drop. He's got time. He dumps it underneath. Josh Reynolds has the first down, and he's inside the 10. The pressure is unable to affect Goff. He shuffles left. Plenty of time to make his decision, and picks up the first.
He's got to buy some time here as he shuffles to his left to get away from the rush. And then
great job by Goff. Great job by Goff.
Reynolds, a guy who he has chemistry with for many years, going back to the Rams. But
Goff is 10 for 18 for 105 and an interception. Yeesh. This is going to be a handoff to Montgomery. He's slicing his way through, and he is down inside the 4. Familiar territory, eh? Second. I think they can still get a first down, actually. I think it's 2nd and 3 now from the 4. So they can get a first down inside the 1. 2nd and 4. They must be at the 5. They can get a first down. So here they go. I mean, just when you thought Detroit was going to punch it in from this distance last time they were here, they didn't. And they cash in this time. 2nd and 4 under center. They're going to go right back to Montgomery. Ooh, it looked like he might sneak through, but he gets hauled down for a short gain. And now we have 3rd down. Wow, here we go. Here we go. Can Dallas's defense shut the door? The fact that they can get a first down here is pretty big. Pretty big. Wow. 3rd and 2. Montgomery is the back, under center. They go right back to Montgomery, and he's going to sidestep. He's going to find the end zone. Detroit takes the lead. They didn't get cute. They have found themselves in situations where they've been running in 3rd and 4th and short, and they're getting blown up. But there, they tried again, went under center. They just bullied Dallas. Bullied Dallas. That's what you have to wonder why they haven't been doing all night. Great job, Montgomery. Ragnow does a solid job paving the way. And here we are. The Money Badger makes it 10-7. Can Dallas respond now? This is huge. This is huge. This is a team that not too long ago was on the top of the world, man. Losing at home after all of the allegations about not being able to play on the road, dropping 2 straight. Can't drop this one now. Can't drop this one now. Is Laporta? What's Laporta up to? Receiving wise. This slip is brick, but I'm gonna track it anyway. Laporta is 3 for 19. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Pollard he's got 17 rushing yards, still only 1 catch, so he's up to 2.7 points. We are killing it. And then we have anything else to update? I don't think so. Wow. Ugly. Ugly. I really hope I didn't play Brandon Aubrey anywhere. I thought I did for a second. I kind of got scared. I thought I did for a second, and I got scared. I need a Monrod to do a little bit more than he's doing, man. What the hell? CD's done a good job, though. So shout out CD for that. I would like a little bit more from a Monrod, though. That's for sure. That's for show. And the winner is Rocky. I don't know if I like that choice defensive. Oh, man, I got decisions to make fantasy-wise. Man, I got decisions. Eagles. What about the Eagles? Sure. Yeah, go Eagles, I guess. Sure, right? Go Eagles.
Followed by Sunday Night Football in Minnesota as the Packers take on the Vikings at 8:20 p.m. Eastern on NBC. Stream games live on your mobile device with NFL Plus.
This is big. We have about 3 minutes left in the third. That drive just destroyed the clock. I mean, that was a long drive. That took how long did that drive take? That was a 74 yards, 13-play drive that lasted 7.5 minutes. That is the ideal football drive. Steven, I hate to break it to you, but the Eagles are not the best team in the NFL, unfortunately. I like the guys over there. Nah, I don't like Nick Sirianni. I actually don't know if I like A.J. Brown. I don't like their security guy. Okay. You know, they're just not the best team. Other than, I love Devon. I think Devontae Smith, that guy is a world-class human. I'll root for that guy to the day I die. But Nick Sirianni, that guy just kind of pisses me off. Holy shit. The Cowboys are 7-0, averaging 40 points per game on their own home field. Is that a real stat? 40? Did that say 40? No. 1st and 10. They're going to try the run. Oh, my goodness gracious. Deuce Vaughn just got eaten alive. That's been the story of this. Ooh, Aiden Hutchinson's down. That's been the story of tonight's game. Just nothing generated on the ground. 19 rushing yards. Piss poor. 2nd and 11 now, starting behind the sticks again. Dak dropping back, 4-man rush. It's a screen. Oh, this is Deuce Vaughn again. He's got a solid pickup. He's going to be 1 yard short of the first. You need to convert here if you're Dallas. You need to convert. Why couldn't that have been Pollard? I don't know why I care, honestly.
On a fake punt, makes the tackle a gain of 10.
Deuce Vaughn is a guy that is probably really annoying to try and tackle between the tackles on a screen because he's not going to be seen, behind big bodies. It's going to be difficult to see him where the ball is, where he's running, where he's cutting, because he's so small, like a Darren Sproles. 3rd and 1, they're in I form. They're going to try and pound it with Pollard, and Tony Pollard finds a crease, and he's got more than the first, and he crosses into Detroit territory, and now the pile is being pushed, and they fucking kill the forward progress because they're boring. Wow, that was scary. Pollard is not a big back that will be able to fight after contact for the first. Wow. Wow. Pollard makes a man miss in the gap. He did a great job. If he was met and that linebacker got hands on him, he was not pushing forward for that first. But he's elusive. He's slippery. That was big. 1st and 10. They're trying to establish the run, but they just can't. They just can't. Another loss. How many times has Tony Pollard been tackled for a loss in this game? 2nd and 11 again. Wow.
Dak Prescott is going to keep this ball, and he's waiting to make sure that
wow.
Pollard has it. He collapses.
That's just awful. There's just nothing to show for their ground attack tonight. This is going to be a boot. Dak looking. He's taking a shot. Looking down the field. It's in triple coverage. Oh, wow. I'm shocked they didn't throw a flag on Brandon Cooks. That thing was blanketed. I cannot believe Dak threw that. Oh, my God. There was nothing available. And Tyler Smith is down holding his left ankle. That is not good.
They're outstanding. Second-year guard.
That's not good.
Grabbing at the back of his left leg.
This is a group that has already struggled all night long.
So they'll check on him a minute.
As far as the run game goes, now you're going to lose Tyler Smith too.
Here's that try for Cooks.
Yeah, I don't know what Dak is throwing there. You could have argued offensive pass interference there, but I don't hate the no call. I can't believe he threw that. That was ballsy. 3rd and 11 now. Like I said, this is one of those games where it's like a 1-1 hockey game. A deadlock where it's one of those, like, next score really feels like it wins. Detroit scored. I mean, who's to say that Dallas is able to get back into scoring distance, man? The way things have gone for them tonight, Dak to CD on what I will call a miracle 92-yard bomb. Nothing else has been there. Nothing else.
Wow. This new
My dumbass has Dak in my fucking guillotine lineup. Son of a bitch.
And so smooth. I'm starting to get
Son of a bitch.
Thank you, Mr. Smooth.
12 points for Dak. Not good for the guillotine hopes. Not good.
Has wavy perforations that tear so much better for a smooth, more enjoyable go.
Fucking David Njoku.
Mom,
6 catches for 134 yards. Give me a break, Joe Flacco. You're killing me, dude. Oh, my God. You're killing me, dog. Oh, I can't look at this guillotine lineup, bro. Have you guys ever played guillotine? Have you ever been Final 2 or Final 3 in guillotine? You have every single fantasy player you could ever want available to you, and it makes it impossible to set a lineup. Impossible. It's almost worse. Like, it's actually worse than having a traditional fantasy lineup to set. Because with traditional fantasy, you can only play the guys you got. Like, there's no decisions to make. Like, you might have 1 or 2 decisions. Well, otherwise, you're playing most of the same guys all year long. Not me. Not me in this situation. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, both on the waiver wire. Mike Evans is available. Saquon Barkley's available. Patrick Mahomes is available. Like, the names that are out there Michael Pittman, Devontae Adams, Chris Olave, Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Devontae Smith, DK Metcalf, the running backs that are available. Zeke, who's been good, A-Chain, Eckler, and not Eckler. Brees Hall was out there, Aaron Jones, James Conner, like David Montgomery, Ty Chandler, who I think is a good play this week. Don't get me started. TJ Bass steps in for Tyler Smith. The Cowboys are 1 for 4 on 3rd and 10 plus, and I think that was on the CD bomb. So let's see. Can Dak find someone? Can someone win for Dak? The pressure is coming. Dak over the middle of the CD. He breaks a tackle and he's able to pick up the first. He's prying for more. Wow. Good job, CeeDee Lamb. Woo! Very similar to the 3rd and 8 they converted earlier. It's simple. It's CeeDee Lamb. Instead of coming from the right side slot, he comes from the outside. He wins on the slant, and he's able to break a tackle from Brian Branch. When you need a play, you go to your best. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Deuce Vaughn is the back. They're throwing. It's short underneath to Cooks, but not very much. They're trying to. When you can't run the ball, you try to supplement the run game with short passes to serve as that hypothetical run game. They've not done a good job doing that tonight. You know, the Bills, being a Bills fan, we are way too familiar with not having a run game. It's been present as of late, but usually the story of the Bills offense is pass, 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 and we have to supplement our run game with short passes. Dallas has not done that tonight at all. 2nd and 8, over the middle to Lamb, who drops it. It looked slightly behind. It looked like it was slightly behind him. And now they're 3rd and 8, another long 3rd down that they have to convert. Yikes. Lamb in the left side slot. Yeah, the ball was behind him. I mean, you still like your best player to catch that, but it's not a great ball by Dak. 5 for 9 on 3rd downs, 3rd and 8. They've had an average of 10 yards to go on 3rd down tonight. That is not a number that is favorable to you. 3rd and 8. 4-man rush. He gets the time he needs. And again, they run that similar slant concept, and it goes off of Lamb's hands. And that one, I suspect, was not picking up a 1st down because he was surrounded by Lions players, even if he was able to catch it. But this is a deep kick by Brandon Aubrey. This kid has not missed all year. This would be a brutal time for him to miss. Oh, Lamb got held at the top of his route. 51-yard attempt. A guy like Brandon Aubrey who has been money. This is not a guarantee. Can he do it? Hit. He gets it again. Brandon Aubrey. It looked scary at first. That thing was going straight, and it was not heading inside the uprights at first. But it drifts inside. 51-yarder for Brandon Aubrey to tie this game. And now we really have what I would call a 1-1 hockey game on our plate, ladies and gentlemen. Or 2-2, hypothetically. I believe that was 5. So we have 6 fantasy points now for Brandon Aubrey. Brandon Cooks is how many yards receiving? Brandon Cooks has 31 yards receiving. Oh, what a shit fucking ticket, dude. What a shit fucking ticket. Ay, ay, ay. 3.4. 4.4. Dude, Brandon Aubrey's a sick man, bro. Woo! Being a kicker is one of the most difficult jobs in all of professional sports. I will stand and die on that hill. And the fact that this dude is perfect this year and he's a rookie, there's just not many like him. Yeah, they don't make them like this anymore, bro. 34 for 34. Wow. Brandon Aubrey, bro. Brandon Aubrey's career, short career. He's a first-round MLS draft pick. He kicked in the USFL, the Birmingham Stallions, and then he was signed by Dallas. And the rest is history. I love a good kicker story, man. This guy is legit the best kicker in the NFL right now. I would take Brandon Aubrey over Justin Tucker. I don't think that's a hot take either. It shouldn't be. Gibbs on the ground in 1st and 10, and he finds a cutback lane, and Jahmyr Gibbs is gone. Jahmyr Gibbs has blockers. Jahmyr Gibbs inside the 50. We have a flag, though. Is this one coming back? Is this? And they're walking back. Wow. Lightning struck. But a hold negates the big gain. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal. A 34-yard run by Detroit on their first play from scrimmage for this drive. Yeah, he's got a hold of his jersey. Textbook hold. The textbook hold. Dan Campbell is not a happy camper. 1st and 15. Wow. And that ends the quarter. Woo! That was almost detrimental for that Dallas defense. That would have been an awful, awful way to start. Wow, I mean, the Lions are well over 100 yards rushing, but it's been the tackle for losses tonight. That is the story of the game. Do they track tackle for losses on ESPN Live? I don't think they do.
No, I'm married to Tim.
Do they track them here? Box score, they probably track them. We have 7 tackles for loss for Detroit. 7 times. 7 tackles for loss and 2 sacks. So 9 big plays behind the line of scrimmage for Detroit. And Dallas has 6 tackles for loss and then 1 sack. Wow. I mean, the line of scrimmage is where this game has been won and where this game has been lost. And in a 10-10 game like this, that's where the winner is going to reside, is down in those trenches. What defensive line can make the timely play, the timely tackle for loss, get the timely sack? What offensive line can hold up when they need to the most in a 3rd and short, or hold up the longest when you need a 1st down on 3rd and 7? That's going to be the story of this game. Who can win in the trenches as we head into the 4th quarter? Commercials tonight, though. Man, what a different game this. Oh my God. CeeDee Lamb has 9 catches for 178 and a touchdown. He could have 9 catches for 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. Holy shit. What a night for CeeDee Lamb. Mahomes. Are they doing the Manning cast tonight? Actually, that reminds me. I know it's not Monday Night Football, but this is an ESPN Monday Night Football broadcast, so does that mean they are doing it? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not a big fan of the Manning cast, though, personally. It feels like it distracts me from the game. Like, I'm watching the game. I want to be, locked in on the game as much as I can. I don't like to be distracted. Sorry. All right, here we go. 15 minutes left in this deadlock 15-15 game. This goes to Gibbs on 1st and 15. He's going to have a few, but he's still not getting anywhere close to the gain he found on 1st and 10. You got to think Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to make himself present down the stretch here. He had a couple big catches early on, but ever since, the passing game, as I mentioned, has been not very effective for Detroit. and Amon-Ra has fallen victim. You got to think a play action shot over the middle to Amon-Ra comes into play here eventually. 4-man rush. Goff has time. Goff throwing deep. He's looking for his man. He's got him. Jameson Williams. Are we back to his Alabama days? We've been waiting to see some sort of big play from Jared Goff in this passing game. And there it is. I was just saying, you got to find something through the air eventually. And Jameson Williams comes through. This guy has got speed. I mean, this was the best receiver in college football. Tore his knee. Not been able to really find his place. Oh, what a throw by Jared Goff. He got wrecked by Micah Parsons, and he stood in there and took it. Pitch to Gibbs. Detroit's not going to find room there, though. Dallas is ready for it. Wow. We have an injury. Jordan Lewis, that's not good. That kid's been all over the place tonight. Amon-Ra is limping, walking onto the field. I don't like that. Wow, Jared Goff, big-time throw, man. He had Micah Parsons, the league-leading defensive end in pressures, bearing down on him. He stood there, and he took the shot that Parsons gave him, but he delivered a perfect ball to J-Mo.
And then
Wow.
Williams was suspended the first 4 games of this season, violating the NFL guidelines on gambling, and so here he
Jameson
is
is 3 targets, 2 catches, 69 yards. That is Jameson Williams. Is, you know, if you hear that Jameson Williams had a good game, that's probably what his stat line looks like at this point. But this is what the Lions offense was really missing without him. They never really had a field stretcher, somebody that can take the top off like that. And that's what they drafted him for. And they've had a hard time working him into a consistent role, but when they need a big play down the field, he's been the guy to be on the receiving end. That guy's like a menace to society, bro. Like, he's got that energy. He's got that, like, I'm a psycho energy. 2nd and 12, though. Goff looking. He's got Amon-Ra, who's going to try and make a couple guys miss. He gets probably an extra yard. And there's Amon-Ra. We have 3rd down. 3rd and short. If this isn't a handoff to David Montgomery under center, then I am very concerned for the well-being of Ben Johnson. Like, I don't know how you don't just pound this rock. Bully ball. Do what you're good at, Ben. I think he's in shotgun. I don't know if I like this. He's an empty. In fact, Goff looking. He goes outside to Gibbs, and he misses. What the fuck is Ben Johnson doing? Holy shit, I'm getting really upset. I was saying it earlier. Ben Johnson's he's an overrated play caller, man. Overrated play caller. Are they going for it again? Oh, they're going for it again. I so disagree with this. You can take the lead, and I'm not going to say you have the win, but I don't like this. I don't like this. Don't go. Kick it, Dan Campbell. Kick it, Dan. No. Bad choice. They're under center. Gives us the back. In motion goes Amon-Ra. Oh, they are kicking. They took the delay game. Wow. Holy shit. They're actually using their fucking brain. Oh, my God. I can't believe they used their brain there. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
You can see Dan saying good drive. It was 63-yarder.
Oh boy, I would have been very upset if they went for that. I would have been extremely upset. The Money Badger, can he come through? This guy has bounced around a few places since his days with Los Angeles. Can he cash in for Detroit here? Easy money for the Badger. This is a 13-10 game. That 3 points can make a big difference. That 3 points can make a huge difference in this game right now. Wow, wow, wow. All right, at least Amon-Ra did a little bit more of that drive. I would like to see a little bit more from him tonight, but whatever. I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. Okay, I need Dak to do a little bit more. That's what I really need. I need Dak to throw another fucking touchdown. Lead a touchdown drive here, Dakota, please. I can't have 13 points from you. I can't have 13 points from you in the most important guillotine week. This is going to be a good finish. This deserves a tweet. This deserves a tweet. We got a good finish coming up. Come hop in and enjoy with the crew. That's a really corny thing to say, but all right. This should be a good finish, though. What a shit wager. I've said it like 4 times now, but what the fuck? I'm not gonna. This thing's gonna go over 4. We might have four straight unders. I haven't bricked a slip this bad in a while. Holy shit! My daily fantasy, that can't be looking good. Ay ay ay. What place am I here? 8th of 9. What's the winning lineup? I assume it's just CD in the MVP spot. Someone did not overthink things, that's for sure. Someone did not overthink things. Yes. Jameson Williams headed to the locker room. Oh, wow. I wonder why.
You can save.
Yeah, the leader in the daily fantasy has. Oh, wow, it's Dak in the MVP spot. And he's got CeeDee Lamb with J-Mo. Oh, wow, the J-Mo catch put him in the lead. The Dallas defense and Gibbs. Wow. Second place is Lamb, Pollard. Oh, wow, he's got Lamb, Pollard, and Gibbs, and Laporta. Wow, that's tough. If he has anyone else other than Pollard, he's probably in the lead right now. The kick is away. Through the back he goes.
Timeout for our total replay brought to you by State Farm, and the biggest play of the game.
Huge. Here we go.
The 92-yarder in the first half.
That's not the 92-yarder in the first half. The broadcast has just not been on the same page tonight. They've not been at all. That's been the only like play that they've had all night. Play action, first down. Shot over to the left to CD, and he pushes forward for a first down. This has been the only pass catcher that has been relevant tonight for the Cowboys. The only one.
That puts him over the top. Now the most catches and receiving yards in a single season.
Wow.
In Dallas Cowboys
most catches and receiving yards in a single season by any Cowboys receiver in history. Wow. CeeDee fucking Lamb. Michael Irvin's pissed. I mean, he had to know he was going to break it. There's still 2 games left, including this one. Or with this one, of course. First and 10 again. Pressure coming. Dak looking left. He's got Lamb again. He might finish with 15 catches at this rate. But hey, I mean, go to your best player. I am enjoying what they're doing. I am enjoying what Dallas is doing. They are struggling to move the ball on the ground. They're struggling to move the ball with any other pass catcher. So just let your best guy eat. Just let him feast, man. Especially if they're going to leave him one-on-one like they are at the top of our screen. There is a safety over the top, but 2nd and 5. They're going to try the run here, and he's just got nowhere to go. Pollard is stuffed. Wow.
Well, Pollard, his night, he's got 34 yards on the
wow,
night,
wow.
and one run was for 18 yards. So he's got essentially, after you take the 18-yard run out, he's got 11 carries for 16 yards.
Wow.
And
11 carries for 16 yards for Pollard tonight. He's just ineffective. 3rd and 5 now. This is huge. You cannot go 3 and out here. Come on. You cannot. Pressure again. Dak launching up the sideline. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. Whoa. What can you say? The way Dak has managed when under pressure, that ball is gorgeous. Ooh. Get on the ball. Get on the ball. Snap it, Dallas. Okay, they snapped it. I don't know if that was complete, I'm going to be honest. But they get the snap away, and Dak scrambles for a few. The way Dak has performed when he's getting blitzed tonight has been pristine. He has been perfect under pressure. Perfect against the blitz. Wow. Unbelievable ball. And then Brandon Cooks is one of the best at tracking the ball over the shoulder and then keeping a good grip on it through contact. One of the best. He's done it a number of times this year, making tough catches through contact. 2nd and 5. He's got pressure coming in. He gets rid of it. Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert. Wow. Again, a free rusher coming in on Dak, and he is able to find somebody in time. Aiden Hutchinson. This is MVP football, folks. Like, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you're watching it, because this is – you're not going to find better quarterbacking many other places. This has been a masterclass from Dak. He's done everything he could. Outside of the interception. 1st and 10. They're going to try the run game again. Pollard actually fighting for a few and actually getting pushed forward for a 1st down. Wow. That's a first for tonight. Finally.
Pollard, he just figures if there's not going to be much there, he's just going to start carrying bodies with him. Contact at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I mean, the way that this line has been blocking tonight, Pollard is not the type of running back that you want getting hit at the line of scrimmage as much as he's been. You know, he's more elusive. He doesn't want to have to fight through contact, but he will if he has to. Another handoff to him. And he's going to find more yards. Whoa. Look at this. Tony Pollard, positive yardage? This is the answer. This is the answer. This is what they've been needing all game. 2nd and 4. Positive 1st and 2nd down handoffs.
Seemingly been easy to come by. Well, Tony Pollard, you think when he was the second back to
2nd and 4.
You think of him as a scat back, and that he's more of a finesse runner. But
CeeDee Lamb is alone at the top of the screen. Dak looking. Dak throwing. Brandon Cooks touchdown. Oh, my God. Perfect. Perfect fucking throw, Dak. Gorgeous. That's the 2nd huge touchdown by Brandon Cooks these last couple of weeks. Last week, Brandon Cooks on a similar route concept beat his man, and Dak put it in the bucket again. Brandon Cooks is the go-to guy down here. He wins all the time. Brandon Cooks, one of the best. One of the best, Brandon Cooks. What a route. There's about 7 minutes left, Steven. 7 minutes left. Huge fucking drive from Dallas. And now suddenly these offenses are alive. I'm like fanboying over the quarterbacking by Dak Prescott. I'm like filled with joy watching this guy play this position. It is gorgeous.
If you are moderate to severe Crohn's disease or
Gorgeous.
Stopping you in your tracks? Choose Stelara from the start and move toward relief after the first dose.
I needed that bad. I needed Dak to throw another touchdown bad too, so I'm pretty excited about that. But genuinely though, I mean, this guy has been perfect against the blitz. Perfect. Like when I go back and watch this game, and I'm going to because of how great it's been, every single time Detroit has sent pressure at him, he's made the right choice, and he's put it in a bucket every time. Every time. Every time. That one play to Pollard that he dropped, he had guys in his face there. Little flip to Pollard who wins his rep. He just can't bring it in. Like, if Pollard catches that, he's gone. He's gone. Yet another right read by Dak when he's under pressure. The heat on. Great drive. Great drive.
Bundling. Just another way to save with a personal price plan.
Just another way to save with a personal price plan.
Let's begin, shall we?
This is Apple TV Plus, the streaming service with something for everyone. Let's go! New releases every week, the best movies, shows, and so much more. You can watch it on all the devices you already own. Here we go. Start streaming now.
Devontae Adams and Taco Bell teaming up to do consistent advertisements and commercials. Not on my bingo card for 2023. Not at all on my bingo card. But my bingo card's scrapped now because tomorrow is the last day that we'll ever see of the calendar year of 2023. How crazy. How crazy. Oh, Brandon Cooks has to have, it's up to 60 receiving yards now, Cookies. So we have one leg cashing at least. It's not entirely dead in the water. 5, 6, 7 for Aubrey as well. All right. So it's not a complete failure. Aubrey up to 7. Pollard has how many rushing yards? Pollard up to 50 rushing yards and 1 catch. Okay. So he's up to 6 points. He just hasn't done that thing where he scores yet. That's what we're missing. All right. Can Detroit respond? Can Detroit respond? Dak was 5 for 5 on that drive. Insane. Insane stuff. He's playing 7-on-7 out there, man. I'm telling you. The way he's reading every pattern, the way he's picking apart these defenses, the dude is playing 7-on-7. All I can do is bow. All I can do is take a bow. All right. 1st and 10 now. Play action, they're going. Dump off to James Mitchell, who's cut down by Jordan Lewis. Good to see he's all right. It's a short game. I have a feeling that Detroit is going to have to score a touchdown here. It's either they go 3 and out quick, so there's time on the clock for their defense to make a play, or they score a touchdown because you cannot wait. You cannot have a full regular drive for 4 minutes and then kick a field goal. You can't. So this is going to have to be a touchdown drive. I hand off to Montgomery. That gets nowhere. We're going to have a 3rd and 5 already. Like I said, going 3 and out here is not the worst case scenario for Detroit. But if they're gonna if this drive is gonna fizzle out, it's got to be now. Like, I don't know how you work that out, but you got to do it. It's got to be now if it's gonna fizzle. Now, how many possessions do you have left? Yeah. If there's a time to fizzle, it's now. That's all I'm gonna say. 3rd and 5. Gibson motion. Left side slot. We have 4 receivers to the left. Goff has got the time he needs. He throws it. The pressure did come in. Any flags? No flags. It looked like Goff had time, and then all of a sudden there was a rusher in his face, and he gets whacked. The ball nowhere near his intended target. and it falls incomplete. I mean, no one got open. Every single player for Detroit got fucking blanketed. That doesn't help either. Because he had time initially, just no one won the rep. Like I said, though, that was probably, if you're going to fizzle out, that was the good time to do it. If you're Detroit. That if you were not going to score or maintain a drive, that was the best way to go about it. The good news is, like I said, the good news is about this is that Dallas has not been able to run the ball. So you're hoping that you're forcing Dallas to keep the ball through the air. If anything, they go down, they drive, they kick a field goal, fine. You'll have another chance. So this is not worst case scenario for Detroit, I guess is my point. Whopper, 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 whopper. Have it your way. Cowboys Super Bowl. Where's my fucking mouse? Thank you. Cowboys Super Bowl. Nah, if they can't run the ball. No. You gotta figure it out.
This game is unpredictable. And unbelievable happens. So, if you bet, set limits. Never chase your losses. And only bet when you can afford to lose. Learn more at Respond.
What do you have?
2 Bud Lights, please. Actually, make it around for the bar.
Actually, make it around for the bar. Just corny ass commercials. Yeah, okay, so how realistic would it be for Peyton Manning to I mean realistic. Like why am I being a dick? Emmett Smith. Chucking full beer cans overhand like you're throwing a football. That you can probably kill someone doing that. Like if you took an NFL quarterback with a full beer can and you had him throw it like you're throwing a football at someone's head, that is at least 3 years off your life. If not, you're dead. Like you are suffering multiple concussions, brain contusions. You probably have a dent in your skull for the rest of your life. You're covered in beer and you're sticky, and you might be dead. Like you might be dead. Those things are fucking hard when they're full, man. And if it hits you, if the right part of the can hits you, like the rim where you open the can, like if that rim part hits you like square on the forehead or something, like you're dead. 5:52 remain. Detroit has 4 timeouts with a 2-minute warning. Dallas has the ball 1st and 10. They're going to try and establish the run, and they're going to go nowhere. This is why it was best case for Detroit, because the Cowboys are not an offense tonight that will be able to fizzle this game away on the ground. So this is ideal for them. Second and long now. I would be shocked if they didn't throw this ball. I would go about this drive as a traditional drive if I'm Dallas. I really wouldn't be trying to waste any clock. Play action, Aiden Hutchinson. They're going deep again. Oh, Gallup stopped. Is there a flag? Wow. That's got to be uncatchable, right? Illegal contact. Okay. Illegal contact. So, okay, so. Okay. Illegal contact. Okay. So I believe.
Lions were arguing that this throw was downfield when Gallup had pulled up. Yeah.
I don't think illegal contact can be. I don't think illegal contact can be like picked up because of an uncatchable ball. I think that's only pass interference. They try to go to Pollard again. It's just going fucking nowhere. Give it up. Right. I don't think whether or not the ball is catchable makes a difference for illegal contact. Second down.
Started 12 games, and then he gave up a 4th and 13-yard touchdown against Chicago, and his days were pretty much done. And then Khalil Dorsey started the last 2 weeks. He didn't
2nd and 10.
so well, and now
This is big.
his hands full.
There's no way they run this, right? They're going to have to – there's going to be play action here, no? They're show and run. They're show and run. They ain't fooling nobody, though. Dak looking. Dak's got all the time he needs. Looking to run. He dumps it underneath the Pollard, who is locked up by Anzalone. They weren't fooling nobody with the run there. They were trying to show it, but –
that's a great job by this secondary because all the time that Prescott had in the pocket.
Yeah, it is an excellent job by the secondary.
In man coverage, they're playing inside out on CeeDee Lamb, but he even is able to get to the outside with an opportunity. But there's CeeDee.
Lamb did win, but that's a tough throw and a risky one, given where Dak was in the pocket. 3rd and 10. This is humongous. Over the middle, CeeDee Lamb once again, and he's up and running. Holy shit, of course it is Lamb. Of course it's CeeDee. You cannot stop him. Another. Is that a miscommunication? Yeah, it looked like Detroit secondary miscommunicated to some effect. Again, another slant over the middle. It's come at Detroit in different forms and fashions, but Lamb over the middle and then catching and running has been killing Detroit. The quick over the middle and the run after catch. They're going to give Lamb the handoff now, and he's going to pick up a couple yards on the ground. Why not? Try to mix up the ground game a little bit. Keep that clock running. Lamb is 12 for 216 and 1, and should have 2 touchdowns for what it's worth.
And CeeDee Lamb has just been a nightmare
Wow.
in this Lions defense. Well, Mike McCarthy, when we were talking to him about the changes,
Guy's a menace. The guy is a menace.
CeeDee Lamb had talked about he wanted more opportunity. They didn't feel that they were being game planned to open him up. But
2nd and 5.
about how he was trying to protect the offensive line because of some of the changes they were
This is going to be a handoff.
There was no doubt there was a concerted
No, it's play action.
CeeDee Lamb the ball.
And he's going to throw it over Ferguson's head. I'm shocked they didn't run that. I don't like that play call. I think you have to run it whether you get a yard or not. I don't like that call at all. Not at all. Because you are not – no, bad call. 2:45 left on the clock. You got to run that.
He has really delivered.
Is this 4-down territory is the question. Do you run it here, get it to 3rd and 4, or get it to 4th and 4, 4th and 3, maybe even closer, and then go for it? Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, do you go for this? That's the question. That's the question. 3 to snap. He does. He looks. He's going to get sacked. Wow. That's catastrophic. And a timeout by Detroit. Wow, Aiden Hutchinson. Holy shit. Monster. The spin move. Wow. Yeah, I guess that is true. They were in Aubrey's range. That was huge. Wow. 3 best players tonight. CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, and Aiden Hutchinson. Wow. 5 tackles for loss tonight and 3 sacks.
And this game hangs in the balance. One team comes on for the Cowboys. And welcome back.
Not running it on 2nd and 5 was a grave mistake because that would have brought this to the 2-minute warning. Well, at least right before it, if they wanted. That was a grave mistake by Dallas on 2nd and 5. That needed to be a handoff. because it would have been 2:45 in running. They would have been able to get it down to like 2:10 when they snapped the ball. And then by the time that sack occurred, it would have been the 2-minute warning. But now instead, Detroit was able to use a timeout, but now they'll have about 2 minutes and 30 seconds with 2 timeouts to drive the field. It's a tall task, but that could have been handled much better by Dallas. Much better. Because you have to presume this is the last possession of the game for either team. If Detroit goes down and scores, they're going to eat up pretty much the entire clock or leave Dallas crumbs to work with. Or, if they are unable to convert, it's going to be after the 2-minute warning. They're not going to have enough timeouts to get the ball back, and the game will be over. 1st and 10, play action over the middle. Laporta getting angry. He's got a 1st down and more. This is a guy that I thought would be a big playmaker, a big difference maker tonight. I mean, a guy like Laporta getting that matchup on a defensive back, I mean, that's your go-to guy every time. And he goes that way again, and Jared Goff is picked. This is what I'm talking about, Jared Goff. The variations of Jared Goff. You just can't do that. You can't win with this guy, bro. They are so lucky that happened before the 2-minute warning. I'll say that much. Is that Jordan Lewis again? No, it's not. It's Kears. Still. Holy shit, I'd be so upset. What a fucking play. Oh, no, it wasn't Kears. It was Wilson. Wow. Oh. Wow. Oh, that's so heartbreaking. They're going to go to Pollard on the 1st and 10 carry, and he's going to already pick up 6, but there is a flag. That is huge. If we have a flag here, it's going to be 1st and 20. That's huge. The fact that I cannot stress how important it is that interception happened before the 2-minute warning. If tripping offense. 15-yard penalty. Wow, tripping. Okay. If the Cowboys ran the ball on that 2nd and 5 that I was talking about, and they had that drive last to the 2-minute warning, and then they picked off that ball from Goff on that play, this game's over. This game is over. This game is over. That I cannot stress that enough. An awful play call in that spot. And now Detroit still has a chance because now it's 1st and 25. And they have 2 timeouts still. Ugly. This is going to be an interesting finish. Very interesting. Laporta is up to 34 yards receiving. Cool, I guess.
Connecting changes everything. AT&T.
34 yards receiving, I guess.
All-American gymnast and Viore athlete. When you travel and train as much as I do,
I mean, the only good thing,
where you are.
well, not the only good thing. I'm happy with the way things are going right now, but as far as my slip goes, Braden Aubrey probably will get an attempt to kick here, which will put him at 10 fantasy points, which will then make this slip not look as bad, right? But there's no way that it hits because Pollard would need a receiving touchdown that is at least 10 yards out. Yeah, he would need a receiving touchdown that was 11 yards out. That would give him the catch 11 yards for 1.1, or 2.1 rather, and then the touchdown, which is 8.1, which would put him at, oh wow, no, he would need 16 yards receiving, 16-yard receiving touchdown to hit his over, but then Aubrey wouldn't be able to kick a field goal to do that. So this is bricked.
You got this.
Would it be 16 yards? Is that what you would need? Someone needs to help me out. Do the math for me. He needs 8.6 points. Yes. So it would be 16 yards. Or wait, 6. The touchdown is 6 points. The reception is 7. 6 yards. No, 16. I was right. 16 yards. 16 yard receiving touchdown. Hit his line.
A better plan is the right.
God.
Starts at $25 a line.
Did you say $25 a line?
And see big on things we love, like Netflix and Max.
Golly.
That's awesome.
Spaghetti night.
He would end up somehow managing to get a handoff later on anyway and drop him for a loss and do it anyway. Holy shit. 1st and 25. Guess who? CeeDee Lamb again. Of course. Once again, that slant is murdering Detroit. No one can defend it. The way he's able to win inside, whether it's man coverage or he's beating a zone drop. I mean, he's just winning against everything. That's big. 2nd and 14. A completion that makes it 2nd and 14. That was huge. Jeez. This guy's ability after the catch, too, is just ridiculous. 2nd and 14. They're throwing again. Pressure on his face. He's going to the end zone. Holy shit. Oh, the DB just... What are they... What is this play calling? Is that a miscommunication, I assume? What is this play calling? A few weeks ago when I streamed during a Dallas game, I questioned their play calling in this very similar scenario. I am baffled with what they're doing right now. Oh my God. That you got to run the ball here. You have to. You got to run it. If they don't run this ball, I'm going to throw up. 4 to snap. They're throwing. Pressure over the middle to Ferguson. He's unable to break the tackle. He would have had a 1st down if he broke that. But they do complete it. That's what's important. And the timeout is in. This has been managed so bad by Dallas. So bad. So bad. What Lamb has done tonight makes the Bills locking him down so much more impressive. Hey, that's credit to the guy that all of Bills Mafia wanted fired for a span of 2 weeks. That's all I'm going to say there. That's all I'm going to say there. Because I'm not going to sit here and tell you that the Bills have that much more talent in the secondary than the Lions. So they're going? Oh, no shit. No way they're going for this. There's no way he snaps his football, right? There's no way he snaps his football, right? There's no shot. No way. No way. No, they're not. Okay. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, man, if they would have went for that, that would have thrown me for a loop, that's for sure. This would be one hell of a time for Brandon Aubrey to miss his first kick. I said that on his last one, but now would really be one hell of a time. The kid is 34 for 34. Ice in his veins. Can he make this a touchdown, a full touchdown deficit? Look, man, no matter how good you are as a kicker, every kick is individual. You cannot look at career numbers. Every kick is an individual attempt. This is not guaranteed. But when your name is Brandon Aubrey, I guess it is. He's perfect, 35 for 35. You know what, like, with your parents, you know, there's like a washing machine or something that's not working nowadays, and they're like, they just don't make them like how they used to anymore. That is Brandon Aubrey. They don't make them like this anymore, but Brandon Aubrey is what they used to make. It's a stupid comparison, but like you get my point. Whispers, Goff is not that good. He's not. He made one big time throw tonight. One great throw. And that was to J-Mo. That was to J-Mo. At least my whole parlay didn't brick. I don't look like that big of an idiot. To be fair, I thought, let me start that over. To be fair, Pollard could have had a catch and run that probably would have sent him over that he dropped. And to be fair, I thought he'd be more active in the receiving game anyway. And to be fair, I thought he's got. And Laporta, like, come on, bro. Where are you at, bro? You've been asked tonight. 1st and 10. Dan Campbell, the type of dude to go for if they score here to try and win on the 2-point conversion. Like, Dan Campbell is the type of dude to go for the 2-point conversion if they score a touchdown here. 100%. All right. I don't trust Jared Goff to lead this drive. I don't. If he does it, congratulations. But 4-man rush. He's looking. He's dealing underneath the Laporta. And he's going to fight for it. And he's going to have enough yards for the first down. He has got 4 grown men ripping at the ball. On the ball quick. Laporta's up to 44 receiving yards. He's almost to his line. Goff dropping back. Goff looking over the middle. He's got Laporta again. I just said he's been asked tonight. And 2 big catches from the kid. Wow. Okay. Suddenly this drive is a lot of life. And they're going to spike. Wow. I am driven. I'm driven aback. What a start to this drive for Jared Goff. Right after I said I don't trust him to lead this drive, he's lacing. He's lacing right now. Okay, so fuck you, Tony Pollard, for being ass. Why did I take that? Why did I bet this over? What an idiot I am. Whatever. 2nd and 10. Goff is pressure. They're trying to get pressure. He's lacing again. He's got his man, Amon-Ra, for the first down. 3 consecutive first downs. All of a sudden, this Dallas defense has turned to Swiss cheese. And they're going to spike again. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Laporta over his line. Wow.
And now they're just backed off in 3 plays. They're at the 26.
Is this the dreaded prevent defense that everyone hates Sean McDermott for playing? 2nd and 10. Yeah. Troy Aikman just said you can bet everything you got that Dan Campbell's going for 2. I don't know. We'll see. 2nd and 10. Trying to send stunts. Goff over the middle. Oh, wow. He goes for St. Brown, but that one's broken up by Wilson or Lewis. I can't tell the difference between these defensive backs, man. 3rd and 10 now. Looking for a hold, it sounds like. Yeah, I wouldn't have hated that call. That's a hold and a half. That's a hold and a half. You need to throw that. You need to throw that. 3rd and 10. Jared over the middle again. He's got Laporta. Laporta and more. He's still on his feet. He's fighting. And they are at the 11-yard line, getting on the ball fast. In the blink of a fucking eye, they're 10 yards out. 3 downs from 10 yards. Hey, look, this has not been an easy area of the field for him, though. I will say that much. 84. This has not been a graceful, smooth, rhythmic area of the field for Detroit. The only time they punched it in down here was when they ran it, and they have no time to run the ball now. Jared Goff is going to have to do it himself in this tight spot. And they got some Hawks in that secondary. 2nd and 10 gives us the back. 4-man rush. It goes out quick to Amon-Ra. He's going to score. The voice crack. Amon-Ra. Are they going for 2? They're going for 2. Oh my God, I don't like this. Oh my God, they're going for 2. He's in. Holy shit, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Oh my God, I don't know. I don't think you can do this. I don't think you can do this. 23 seconds. Holy shit. Timeout comes in by Dallas. I don't like that he took that timeout because that might be necessary to have. Oh my God. Wow. It looked like there was a miscommunication in the secondary on that. Amon-Ra was left all alone, and once he was able to turn upfield, good night. I don't like that they're going for this, and I don't like that McCarthy just took a timeout. Like, honest to God, let them rush to the line and run their 2-point play. If they get it, they fucking get it. You have 2 timeouts and 23 seconds to work. Because having 1 timeout with 23 seconds is a big difference than 2 timeouts with 23 seconds. Are they going to run it? They're going to fake it. Goff looking. Goff throwing across, and he's got. Holy shit. There's no fucking way. The big man 2-point try. What am I watching? What am I watching? What am I watching? You're right, Brandon. Holy shit. I fucked it up. Oh my God, they went for that. I cannot believe they went. They really did that. Oh wow. They're asking if he reported. He didn't report as eligible! Oh, that is horrible!
So the call is an illegal touch. I think number 70 and number 68 came in.
Holy shit! You can't do that! You cannot make these mistakes!
Their left tackle. Skipper came in, he reported. And 68 is there at left tackle, and he's the one who ends up making the catch. Right?
You cannot make these mistakes! Kadarius Toney!
If he's going to be on the end of the line and be eligible, he needed to report as well.
Holy shit!
So that will back it up, and the Lions will have to do it again. So you see,
There's no way they don't kick the extra point here. There's no way you don't just kick an extra point. Oh, Dan Campbell's fucking livid. You got to just kick the extra point now, right? Oh, my God. There's no way you go for this again. Yes! Why are they going for it from the fucking 7? There's no way they're that big of fucking idiots. I hope this falls incomplete. This is the biggest, dumbest shit I've ever seen. Are you going to try and draw him outside so you can go for it again? I can't believe they're doing this. Oh, my God, they got the offside, I think. They got the offside. Free play pick. It doesn't matter. They actually got someone to jump. I am dumbfounded by the stupidity of these players sometimes. Micah Parsons? It was Parsons? I'm going to throw up. Micah Parsons, you cannot be serious. I don't know if they were actually going to snap that if they didn't get anyone to jump.
The ball is sitting just inside the 4. And there has been no hesitation by Dan Campbell.
I mean, the fact that they're not kicking this is just bewildering to me. Like there is aggression and then there is stupid aggression. Yep. I mean, not a second to think about it. Goff, it's out and it's incomplete. That's what you fucking get, Dan Campbell. Fucking stupid. Stupid. You got greedy and it fucked you. I'm pissed. I'm fucking upset. Stupid football. That final 3 minutes by both teams was stupid football. Stupid football. Absolutely stupid. You had your go-to play originally on the 2-point conversion. You had your go-to play. You knew what you wanted. I have no problem. You fuck up because your lineman doesn't check in. You backed up to the 7, and then you line up to go for it again? Kick the fucking extra point. And then you rage go for it. Again, use your fucking head. He coached with emotion there. That's all I can say. This guy lost his head, coached with emotion, and lost them this game. I don't care. That's on Dan Campbell. That is on Dan Campbell. I don't give a fuck who reported ineligible. I don't care about none of that shit. That is on Dan Campbell. You kicked that extra point. Stupid football. You do not coach with emotion like that. You do not coach with that type of emotion. You need to keep your head. Wholeheartedly on Campbell. Coach with your head, not your heart. Awful. That whole offense was livid after they got that flag called on them. You cannot go for it there. You can't. I can't stand stupid football, man. I can't. As talented as these guys are, as great as they are at their jobs, you cannot make decisions off of emotion. You ever play poker? You ever play poker? You ever get cooler playing poker? Lose all your money in one hand? You buy back in? What do? The worst thing you can do is just play without any thought process. Just play off of emotion because you're upset. Yeah, I get it. You got cooler. You got fucked over. You don't buy back in. You don't go to the next hand playing pissed off, or else you're going to lose even more money. Similar concept. Stupid. And who is there to kill him? Stab him in the heart. CeeDee fucking Lamb. Good. Good night, Detroit. Fucking frauds. Holy shit. Frauds. Yeah, wave him goodbye. Wave him goodbye. Bye, Detroit. Bye, Dan. I love you, Dan, but you got to be better than that.
Skipper comes in. He goes to Brad Allen and reports. The left tackle, Taylor Decker, did not. And as you said,
it's a penalty. Taylor Decker didn't report. Yell and scream all you want. He fucked up.
They throw the flag at the end of the play.
Bye, 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 Detroit. I genuinely would have been so upset if they converted that 2-point after all of that. I would have been so upset. Neither of those teams deserved that. Let me be very clear. The way both of those teams handled the final 3 minutes, neither of them deserved that win. Neither. From the way Dallas handled their last offensive drive to the way they were defensively for Detroit's offensive drive, Dallas was awful for the final 3 minutes on both sides. Detroit was fine up until after they scored. And then the train fell off the rails. What can I say? Don't coach with your heart. Coach with your head. That is the lesson and takeaway from this game for Dan Campbell. A learning lesson. Holy shit, I'm pissed off. I came into this game rooting for for Dallas. I picked them. I want them to win, but I'm a mutual party. At the end of the day, the very thing I want everyone to know is that I watch football because I want to see good football. I want to see smart football. I want to see talent on the field perform at the highest level possible. That's what I care about the most. When I watch this shit, it was a great game start to finish, don't get me wrong. But when I see stupidity lose teams' football games, stupidity just ruin big plays in huge spots, it drives me nuts. I can't handle it. I can't. Because it makes me think, not saying anything, you'll get what I mean in a second. It makes me think, like, how am I sitting here making these conscious decisions that should be no-brainers for these guys that are professionally paid to do it? And I would imagine there are millions of people sitting at home thinking the same shit that I'm saying right now. It just drives me nuts. You do not get paid millions of dollars to make incorrect decisions like that cost you games. Like I said, whether they converted that or not, it was the wrong choice. Just like going for it earlier in the game was the wrong choice. Do you know how the Lions could have won this game? If they had 3 more points than what they finished with. But they didn't, because Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson, and this offense loves to play early Brandon Staley tenure aggressive, and it fucks them. And that's what you get. You lost by a point. Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Coach with your head, not your heart. Dan Campbell's a fantastic guy. Great culture guy. He's done an excellent job rebuilding what Detroit has, but tonight that loss is on him. Oh, okay. My rant is over. Good game. My slip busted because I fucking picked Tony Pollard like a moron. I knew he wasn't going to do anything. I picked him anyway. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a happy, safe, and fun new year. Good luck in your fantasy championships. Make some money. And have an excellent start to your 2024. Go Bills.